shit. Truing. Thank you, you fucking dweebs. Thinking that you are too old for shonen is one of the biggest issues I have with anime fandom, because shonen is literally just a guide for, like, striving. It is a narrative playbook on how to identify duty and deliver upon it in spite of how it is you may feel. It's like this intersection of, like, stoicism and existentialism. It's very like, look within and see what it is you mean to the world and what you can give, and then, like, be diligent in your giving to that duty and that intent. Like, it's fucking, I don't know, man. I think that shonen is the shit. I think that it is a great way of grounding yourself in fuck. What was the last thing I had said, dude? What was the last sentence? Shunin? You said shonen sucks? Oh, no, shonen, what's most captivating about shonen is that it is, like, at its essence, right? A guidebook for, like, identifying your strengths and your loves and your passions, and, like, giving all that you can from those things you identify to the world, through diligence and effort. And it's cool, I think that you can get fatigued from it, of course, but that's about it. When it comes to that, if you're gonna bring up, like, Sony's anti-vax stance, I haven't talked to the dude about anything involving that. I don't know what his takes are. I like shooting the shit with Sony. I think he's a nice guy. If we disagree on that, of course we can have a talk about it. But I don't know what he says or thinks, and I probably not going to try to sift through that right now. You know what I mean? Would be happy to figure that out another time, though. But that's about it. I will address shit. I mean, like, you're typing it out and being like, he's not doing that because I'm in the middle of a sentence, and not being like, yes, chatter, it's your stream. How dare I not address the thing you want the second you want it to be addressed? Is this an anti-vax stream? No, it is not. Which I'm, sorry about. Do I have a dead pixel? The fuck? I might. But I find the type of feeling in Berserk, Vinland Saga, or Vagabond is great too. Here's the thing. The only thing, are we going to do TikTocracy? We may. We may do TikTok instead of TikTocracy, because TikTocracy is kind of intense. It was brought up several times before, and you kept having the same reply. Well, again, I mean this when I tell you. I catch up with Sony when he comes on my chat. I'm not a very social and engaged person, generally speaking. So I get it. Huh. Oh, no, it's my camera. Do you guys see this pixel? Like, right, like, here? It's like a little blue dot. I thought it was my monitor. I think it's my camera. Oh, fuck. Huh. Interesting. That's sad. Oh, well. Point at the blue dot. Now it's all I can see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I wish it wasn't. Don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I also don't think that my entire job is to, like, skewer people for takes. I don't know what they stand on there. They could not like it, though. I don't know anything about Sony's takes on the vax, man. I think, generally speaking, it's probably not ideal to, posture as if you are, more informed on the topic than the people who are paid to be informed on it. And I also just think, generally speaking, that extreme suspicion of institutions is exhausting, and something that I'm probably not going to be actively championing or encouraging, because, like, it sucks. Like, I couldn't imagine wanting to, put more trust or faith in, secondary sources than the one that I think is probably most, agreed upon in a broad scientific capacity. But I also understand the allure of it. I think that the narrative of, the government being in opposition to public interest is kind of well delineated. I just think that there's a degree to which we have to now think like, okay, typically speaking, there's enormous economic downturn anytime people are out of work, sick, or incapable, and that there is probably a vested interest in ensuring that we're not creating more sickness, even if it's profitable to have, pharmaceuticals, pumped into individuals. It has to be to an effective end so that they can continue laboring. Dependence is probably something people want, but also simultaneously, I think that if we were to consider like a vaccine, right? I don't think that they would want to make ill and weak and slow the most docile of people. I think if anything, they would probably, if there was a conspiracy, it would probably be to vaccinate the people who were most willing to listen and kill the people who weren't and make them ill and sick and debilitated. You know what I mean? If I was to really think about it, right? Why they would want those who were the dissidents to not be able to do things and to die. So that's kind of my take. I think that if I were to just track, like if I were in a position of power and I were trying to, broaden and strengthen that power, it'd probably be, actually immunizing the people who will listen to me and then killing the people who don't. If I were a despot, you know what I mean? Which, speaking of which, guys, Kool-Aid party at TwitchCon. Anyways, Shonen Sick, because it is at its core, I think, a very playful reminder of, or at least a redirect of our gaze back to our agency rather than where it is we lack it, right? I think a lot of life seeks to, not a lot of life, but a lot of media seeks to kind of lament that which we don't have, especially when we talk about news media, things that we see in 24-hour news cycles, and I find something to be refreshing in the let's identify and expand that central sense of like, I can do cool things. You know what I mean? I can bring change into the world, and that if I identify the things that I am, uniquely adept at, and that the things that the world may need, the things that I may have passion about, and if I find someone I can communicate that to, someone that I can, lessen their suffering through the engagement of those actions or interests, then, I've probably lived a pretty good life. I think that's kind of what it stands for, and it's sick for that reason, right? So yeah, I don't know. Get out of my face. Clip Q. Let's get back to this. But yeah, is that a sufficient take on the whole COVID thing for you guys there? All right, what else? Okay, my autism test. What's here? Why do you keep watching this shit? I don't get it. Mods, can we ban events? Is this new? What the fuck is this? Also a huge mouth. I think that's why I was like, kind of like, I think Cardi B's hot, and I'll fight people who say she's not. Maybe it's that. Events. I was kidding, dude. Please. I'm not gonna ban you for asking why I keep watching the same Coomer video. Then wipe your mouth when you done. No, I think the whole Cardi B isn't hot thing is stupid. This chick is, anyone who says that, they are. Look, you're too red pilled. You're in your trad wife phase. This chick is hot as fuck. I'm hot like Nevada. Pussy get pop pinata. Bitch, I look like money. I also like, I like reckless. I like a recklessness. She's attractive. She doesn't talk. I actually disagree. I kind of like how she talks. I think she's kind of charming in a weird way. She's too annoying to even look at. Why do you think she's annoying? I'll be honest. I think that she's got a kind of a charm to her. It's like it's very earnest. You know what I mean? Print my face on a dollar. Beat it up. Beat it up. Nick is cuter. Let's not fucking compare, you know, every painting to the Mona Lisa, big guy.
Beat it up. Beat it up.
It's very stupid. I don't know about that. I don't know how bright she is, but she's clearly adept enough to navigate public opinion well. You know, if it's all performance, she's doing a good job.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off. Honey, I'm home.
This is a fucking nuts video. Holy shit.
Kicked off. Every time I turn around, a bitch pissed off. Little dusty assholes need a lip brush. You gon' settle down, you gon' live with them.
I do like trouble. I like problems. I do. I remember, you know Kyle, the guy who filmed, he's a mod. He's my best friend, Kyle. He was the camera guy for Camp Canute for a bit. Kyle told me once in like 2020 we were traveling, and I was like, "No, I'm not into her. She just seems kind of like, I don't know, sweet and kind, and it's a lot. You know what I mean?" And he was just like, "Well, Wake, thing is that you just like you like problems. You like absolute fucking problems." And I was like, yeah, "You know what? You're fucking right."
I don't even wanna post a pic with him. The bag he just bought me was a go yard. That ain't your nigga, he is both.
Are you a drama queen? Drama queen how?
He tight like a nun.
Do you mean like, do I like gossip? No. I also don't have very strong preferences or like a need to have things be she's not a pillow princess, but I could make her one. Like you feed on it? I don't know what you mean. Like do you mean like, do I like when drama's occurring so that I can like bring it in?
Kinda hunted top of my thumb. I don't care where you from. Better beat this shit like a drum. Don't be talking shit like you know me. I ride dick like a pony, girl. That nigga look like a
I feel like you'd like Asian Doll. Who's Asian Doll?
brokey.
Is that a rapper?
This ass sit like a stallion. All these wannabes, my little pony. These hoes camped out in the comments, always talking like they know me.
Like Megan Thee Stallion. She's fucking hot, dude. She is fucking scalding hot.
Big bitches in a black truck packed in. Eat whoever in my way, Miss Pac-Man. Hermes made a real big purchase. Purse so big, had to treat it like a person. Bad bitch in real life. Show me real.
I know, it's my most contentious take. Streamer? Asian Doll is a streamer? Why would I like her? Does she have base takes about how systems of power deprive us from our essential need for community and belonging?
Real love, give a fuck about you like.
We just want to get sat on by a big dumper? Wrong. I don't like being sat on. Asian Doll is Coomer farming, very hot. Okay, got it.
Bitch trying to say I ain't fine or they know I'm thick like I'm eating beans with the rice like lean over ice. Got the real meat pies.
I don't think I can watch this, dude. I don't think this is a good thing. I don't know what to do. Will! What are you doing? Will, there are fine. We haven't. There are maidens at Baldur's Gate who have yet to be taken. Do you know what I mean? Will's not happy. What happened? Chat was insufferable. How did you guys ruin a Will Neff stream? What did you do? Chat spoiled it? Wait, you spoiled the show you've been watching for eons, you fucking monsters? Are you kidding me? Here's the one thing I'll say about my sweet Will Neff is he, more than anyone I know, is sacred about chat vibes, and because of that, he is the only community I have ever engaged with that I have yet to get a single problematic chatter from. Dare I say, I've been given nothing but the most generous, supportive, frankly, very girthy chatters. You guys have big cocks. The ladies, bigger cocks. Big cocks in chat. No, it's serious. I don't understand it. First of all, guys, if you're going to take a great show and ruin it, especially something that's reality TV, you're a monster. And you should be punished accordingly. You know what I mean? Because you have now ruined it not just for the streamer. You ruined it for the chat. You ruined it for the whole fucking chat. Okay? And that's your pain. You know what I mean? But also, it's like, what's your value system? What do you like? Like, to what extent do you get the, like, got him? Yeah. When does that go away and you're now sitting there in a pool of your own fucking jism and jergens just thinking, like, God, no one likes me. And I'm so distant from any semblance of connection or belonging. And I don't know how to be earnest or open or vulnerable about the ways in which I feel I lack love in my life, and so I go to do whatever it is I can to be given that sense of like, oh, they saw me. I've been witnessed. There are better ways to be witnessed, my friend. There were better ways. The spoiler was the one thing, but chat was so fucking cringe after too. Chat was cringe? How dare you? Chat, we know that there's one thing that is so easily indicted on Twitch. It's being cringe. Don't be cringe, okay? Be cool. Be cool instead. Do you ever think of being cool, you fucking idiot? How are you like that? Guys, okay, I've got a thing that I gotta talk about, and I think that maybe people can relate here, okay? But we've been cooming a bit today, okay? I'm not proud of it, but you guys, you know, you've been there. You know. You know what I've learned about myself that I didn't know, but I'm glad to know? I'm into big mouths. And it's like, look, man, the way I see it is like I'm a bachelor trying to buy a 20-bedroom mansion, okay? I don't like big mouths because I can occupy all that real estate, all right? I just want to have it. You know what I mean? It's going to be vacant. It's going to be mostly empty. But there's something about them I think is like hypnotic. I don't know if it's like a call of the void thing, like if there's some kind of like primal like human is prey thing here. Yo, hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. But I think on some level, there's this like, I am staring into what I should be most averse to, right? It's like a big like lion mouth, you know, and it's trying to fucking like a yawning maw, a chasm, an abyss, and inside of it is an everlasting darkness, you know, and nothing goes there. It's like a Pennywise mouth, like a female anglerfish, hinging its jaw and dangling a bobble. You know what I mean? Like it's I don't know why, but okay. So I'll show you what brought it on. Okay, so we were watching Beauty and the Geek, right, chat? Beauty and the Geek season 3. Okay, we can probably find it here. Okay, so there's a girl in here named Sarah, and I couldn't make sense of why it was I was so attracted to this woman because she's not my type. Okay, historically, I'm very much not into blonde people, okay? I think it's because, luckily, okay, I was born into a family of very blonde women, and you know, I don't want to fuck them, and I think I'm just lucky for that reason, okay? But Sarah, dude, look at that thing! Look at that fucking yawning maw, the ever-expansive chasm. Look at that thing! I'm hypnotized. I don't know why. I don't get it. And then I was like, shit, is this like a consistent through line? And then I was talking about how attractive I found, who was it? Who are we talking about? It was like, I was super attracted to, Julia Roberts. Oh, it was Julia Roberts. And then they were like, a huge mouth. And I was like, no. And then I was like, who else has a huge mouth? And then I started breaking it apart. Dude, it's like a fucked up thing. When I go look at like I said I didn't have a type, and now I'm reinventing my entire life. Like I've always been, and not in a pick-me way, okay? But I've always been saying it's like I find many people to be attractive. You know what I mean? I don't have a type. I don't. You know, there's no consistent through line in the people I've dated. They're not consistently like, okay, they have this feature or something. Like, no, nothing, right? I've always been like, no, you know what? I am an equal opportunist when it comes to objectifying people consensually, right? If you are, you know, attractive to me, right? Like, which is a broad thing. It's like, it doesn't really matter what, like, your body looks like. I'm into it, you know? And then I started thinking after this, like, oh, no, they have fucking huge, just Pennywise fucking yappers, man. I didn't know. And it's fucking my whole world up because I've been like almost like holier than thou about it.
In THSWHLES lazy fucking way of having a cult of personality.
What was that? Wait. Oh boy, your subjective experience is the whole ass lazy fucking way of... Dog, do you have more shit you want to talk? Because I will take all of your money. What else do you not like? Let's go! Give me more! Imagine being so desperate to shit talk someone you pay them for it. That's sick as fuck. I'm in. I am so in. Also, like, wait, what the fuck is... Wait, what's a cult of personality outside of subjective experience conveyed? Isn't that what we're into? Are you like, I'm trying to get a cult of personality around the fact that I'm into... Wait, what? That's fine. You spend $5 on less. I got you, wannabe actor. Fuck. There's no... What the fuck am I doing? There's no fucking point. There's no fucking point. There's no fucking point. Why am I here? Let's check out this chick's mouth. Oh my god! I don't need it. 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 Okay, I don't need it, Chad. I don't need it.
Thank you so much.
I'm mad cause you're more good looking than me. Take my money.
More. Fuck. Thanks, baby. I appreciate that. Oh my god, there's more? This is... Okay, you know what I'm convinced of, dude? I think half the shit on TikTok is fetish content meant to funnel you to an OnlyFans. This is... I'm ending stream. You know what, dude? I've actually been thinking about it. I think chat's being giga cringe, and you guys kind of spoiled everything. I think I'm going to end stream. I'll see you guys next week. True. No, bro, that was so true. That was true. Fucking God! Who invented it? Rather than saying you're muted, everyone was like, we're just going to say true. And now I'm like, if chat's agreeing with me too much, I'm like, is my fucking mic off? Chat's omega lolling a lot. I must be... No, I think my mic's off. Never mind. You know what? Okay, this is what I was saying, guys. I got into a giga stunlock today. I do think that there's something in the water. I do think that chat is cringe. I'm not into it. What is this? First time chatter? Era. And I couldn't make sense of why it was I was so attracted to this woman. Because she's not my type, okay? Historically, I'm very much not into... Fucking you ever expect... Look at that thing! It's huge. It's so big. Like, who's... Okay, hold on, wait. BG3... Romanceable characters. Who's got the biggest mouth? See, I don't think I'd ever go for someone like Karlak. That's a small mouth, dude. That's not enough mouth. That's not enough mouth. Now, Menthera I could be into. Yo, who's this dude? Ah, fuck it, dude. There's no... Look, there's never going to be someone for me. There's never going to be someone for me, and I got to deal with it, okay? That's my life. That's my burden. That's my cross to bear, chat, okay? Big mouths to what? Okay, whoever just sent the Giga link, my God, never come back. You just took up all of chat. That was so selfish of you. No universe was that okay. You should be ashamed. Guys, do you want to know what I hate more? Do you want to know? Okay, I love streaming. This is the best job I've ever had. Do you want to know what my least favorite thing about it is? How, no. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. It's the fact that each and every one of you guys, regardless of how cool you are, you have some kind of extreme tribalist alignment. There is someone you love, and there is someone you hate. And if someone doesn't echo your level of hate, you bury them. It is brutal. If he really wants to go off, Steven is a perfect match. Wait, who's Steven? Arab, the fucking Arab. And so you guys want people to be mean. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I love WakeWilder and hate it. Dude, the fact that people... I get a lot of that shit. I get so much of that. It pains me. It's pulling teeth, dude. It pulls teeth. I hate everyone here. Okay, guys. What we were going to start with here, okay, is playing it straight. Are you guys familiar with this? This was our late night react arc moving forward. Is something called Playing It Straight, which is apparently a show from, like, I don't know when. But Sintaku had shared this with me. Wake, how big is your mouth? Dude, do you want to know what sucks? I would not fuck me. Look at this little thing. Honestly, man, for all the people who look at Hassan and say fake leftist, you know, fake champagne socialist, fucking, you know, his biggest fucking problem is he has such a little fucking mouth. I love Hassan's stances and beliefs. I could never watch a mouth that small. No way. I had a small mouth. It's small. What can I fit in there? Nothing. Like, I got nothing. Fucking, look at this. Fucking beta mouth. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Yeah, I could only fit Hassan's head in there. You know who has got a great mouth, dude? Well, Neff, look at that thing right here. Look at a thumbnail alone.
6 natural coming out.
Oh, dude, you know what? Okay, we watched this real quick. Well, I'm not stealing your content, okay? I know that we're precious about this. This video sucks, and all of these videos suck. Do you want to know why? Because none of them are things you could ever interpret. It's always, the fake tits are always the ones you'd never guess. Ever. It's like, what's the fucking point? You know what I mean? What's the fucking point? Why are we doing this shit? You know what I mean? Wait.
Okay.
Look at it. Okay. Little buddy, I love you. I'm not clicking reddit.com/r/celebrity mouths comments Cheryl Hines. I am not clicking a subreddit called Celebrity Mouths. No. Will guessed it. Do you want to know why Will guessed it? Because he was like, oh, it's going to be the one that's least obvious. That's why. That's why he guessed it correctly. It has nothing to do with those tits looking fake. It's just about metagaming. You know what I mean? Why not? It's right up your alley because I'm going to fucking like it from my burner Reddit account so I can absolutely fucking rub my dick raw to it. All right? Get over it. Give myself a rug burn. We all know you're saving that subreddit? Yes. I don't have a burner. Just mods, can we fucking nuke this dude into oblivion? Can we absolutely dumpster the dude who's hate donating? He's just here being like, oh, I don't have a burner. fucking to the shadow realm, dude. I've got a burner and a half. I got 15 burners. Okay, guys, let's get into the fucking shit of it. Okay, wait, we gotta get through our clip queue. Fuck, I forgot. See, and then we were like, okay, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, huge mouths. Huge mouths. That's a big thing.
I sleep overnight. Wait.
Yes.
Hoes pop pills, but I'm the one they can't take. Hot girl shit, I'ma make some shake.
Can I get banned for this? Like, not because of DMCA, but like, can I get banned for this as well?
You and I were destined to be best friends like we are.
Stiff hoes can't relate.
Shoot your shot like a free throw.
It's art. How about this? All women are art. It's yeah, it's circumcised.
Just know this pussy ain't free throw. My BD is amigo. Bitch, your BD is a zero.
My back shot sound like bongos.
Yo, one's in chat if you still got your hoodie. Because if you do, thank God. Dude, there's no man I hate more than the dude who took my foreskin. I did not consent.
Ain't scared to admit I'm a freak hoe. At least I'm getting my money. Y'all hoes broke. Pussy took more turns than a keyhole. Like a bum.
Like a... Wait, is this green screened in? This doesn't look real.
Bum.
Yeah, dude! What in the fucking, you know, freshman film student fucking green screen? Like, this is CG. Look at the Minute Maid. It's fucking wobbling.
Like a bum.
What the fuck's happening? It's product placement, but like, what the fuck? Dude, why is it that the single, I swear to God, the best framed shots I have seen in cinema have all come from fucking Cardi B music videos over the last 2 decades, or the last 2 years. They're all insane. The amount of art, like the sheer amount of cinematic brilliance that goes into framing this woman's ass is something that I can't overstate. Look at this. Look at this shot, dude. This is some Kubrick shit.
I'm home, shoes getting kicked off. Every time I turn around, a bitch pissed off. Little dusty ass hoes need to live.
What's going on?
You gon' settle down, you gon' live with them.
I mean it.
Big with them. The bag he just bought me was a go yard. That ain't your.
And you read Playboy for the articles? Did I ever? I know I've told you guys this, that like my father, I grew up with a true, like, I mean like apex Coomer father. My father would only be proud of me if I was doing Miskiff content. I swear to God, this dude was a menace. It was a problem. And he, my father, he was a bit like Coomer. And one day, he came home coomier than usual. Legitimately, he would keep wicker baskets full of Playboys in all of the bathrooms in our home. You know, like all of them. And so naturally, I, as an 8-year-old, was just like perusing Playboys, you know, because that's what you do. You're like, okay, well, that's pretty cool. Look at those boobs, you know? And these were like 1980s, like vintage, full bush Playboys, right? I mean, like the whole, like, this is like almost like pre-landing strip, you know? Like, it's just like, these are fucking... These are tendrils, you know what I mean? And I remember for the longest time, my entire concept, like my headcanon for where the pussy was, right, was that it was right where my dick would be, right? It's like right up at the front, but just kind of hidden behind this, you know, this forest of pubic hair, you know? And so I remember thinking it would just be like I would have to like bushwhack my way through these obscuring vines and bushes, you know, into this kind of like hollow. And I legitimately, I remember in my mind thinking it was just going to be like a slot, like a dark hole, like a hollow in a tree. That's what I thought it was. I thought sex was just like walking, like two standing people, like docking, you know, just like just like this, like, oh, it goes right there, and that's what happens. You know what I mean? That was my like dude, I remember the first time I saw a vagina, I was like, guys, I was right? It's the same. Is it right? Just tell me if I was right. I'm asking the wrong group. Oh, man, I really thought it, dude. I really thought it was just going to be, okay, just stand and go there, and that's it. That's it. I thought that was the whole game. Chat, And then I had a friend. Dude, honestly, I'm going to be real. My entire, I think that I've got like formative wounds from discovering pornography, dude. Like I do. Because I remember I was in the 2nd grade. My friend Ben had me over after school. We go on the computer. Okay. His friend Derek, his neighbor, told him we had to go to butts.com. Maybe it was 3rd grade. We had to go to butts.com. Why did we have to go to butts.com, you may ask? Because at butts.com, it was funny photos of old people's butts. Okay? Funny photos of old people's butts. We explored. Butts.com, type it in, enter. Redirecting where? Where do we go? GreekSex.com. Very specific niche. It was real. I recall. It was a very tan, olive-skinned woman. Okay? She was in a police outfit. She was on all fours. Click to enter. You're 18 or older. Yes, we are. We clicked to enter. It redirected us to a hardcore BDSM fetish site. The most hardcore BDSM fetish site I'd ever seen. My very first view of a vagina was someone like on like tied to a fucking like in a crucifix pose. This is my first ever true vagina I had seen. Okay? And I watched as this man walked over to some woman and just kind of pulled apart the pubic hair like it was a bunch of vines in a jungle, and then there it was, just a hole right with I was right the whole time. Okay, that part aside, that was actually what that's actually what happened though. I did my first ever time seeing porn was hardcore BDSM, and I do think it fucked my whole brain up. And I think to this day I don't know what to do with anything ever. Anyways, guys, let's watch Cardi B. Wake, can you explain to me why in the 90s Greek and anal were so synonymous? That's a thing, man? Holy shit, My Big Fat Greek Wedding is a very different movie than I thought. I gotta rewatch that. That's a much more interesting movie. My mom loved that movie. I know. We watched it together. And I was shocked.
Where you from?
The JJ #1. I'll be real. I think that the siren song of the butt is overrated. I'm not into the brown star. I'm just not.
Got a garage full of foreign cars that I never drove.
A bitch couldn't school me with a student loan.
So sexy, I can make gal in a robe. I can body every look and I can body every pose.
You want to know what people don't get because they're going to be hypnotized by how attractive these women are? Is that, like, I think a lot of the best technical rapping is coming from women in the 2020s. I think that the actual technical bars of hip-hop are, like, by and away coming from women at this point. In that most of hip-hop as a genre is just kind of this same melody over and over and over again. Or not the same melody. It's all like very melody, dreary. I think it's cool. I don't dismiss it, but like when you're talking about like where the bars are, like old school bars, it's this shit. Like I do. I'm a big fan of it. Like modern hip hop is cool. I actually do care. Wait, you can hear thing right now? Wait, hear what? What do you mean? I'm so confused. Never mind. Okay. I don't think hip-hop's deteriorated. I think that hip-hop has shifted, and here's my big message to all of you who sit there on your high horses being like, I don't like this mumble rap shit. One, it's fine to have preference, right? But I'm gonna warn you that the more you bind to the past and exalt the formative sounds of your coming of age, right? Like you being like, when I came of age, this was the music I liked, and this is what was cool. This is my issue with it. You are going to be left behind. Hip-hop is evolving. It is becoming there will always be a new sound to relish in. do not get crystallized. Do not, like, I hate this whole generational dispute we get. It's like, appreciate what the next generation of creators add to the genre you love. You know what I mean? And find something to take from it, because you are going to be left an old, embittered person if you don't learn to appreciate what new young thinkers are creating. You know what I mean? Like, there's something cool about modern hip-hop. There's a reason why it's captured a generation and people enjoy, you know, like, playing it, building upon it. Like, there's something to it. This constant, like, no, I need that fucking, like, boom bap, like, you know, like, I only listen to Illmatic or, like, you know, fucking Immortal Technique and shit. It's like, I get it. It's good. They're awesome. They're lyrical masterworks. They're very cool. They speak to an era. But, like, we have to now consider what is being communicated musically, like dreary fucking, you know, kind of like apathetic tones, I think are in and of itself expressive of present psyches. Like, sort of like, what's the point? I feel defeated and I'm going to speak on it. I'm cool with that shit. I don't think everything has to be this kind of like, I'm coming at you with the lyrical mind tricks. My mind flicks. In time sits still on my dick, you know, like, I don't. And even worse is if you go with that, like, Hobson shit. Hobson, like, you know, like, do it for the kids kind of hip-hop. Fuck you. Give me just more of this, whatever this is I'm in.
Wait, bitch, I'm hot, like Nevada. Pussy get popping nada. Looking like money. You could print my face on a thigh.
Hobson was bad, dude.
This pussy dominicana, this pussy americana, eh.
Which is it?
Si tú quieres que te toma, toma.
What if your pussy's a different nationality? You know what I mean?
A couple cribs on my own, I'm a owner. Beat it up.
Real hot girl. Shit.
Yeah, dale.
How many products are they gonna place? No hate or anything, but like, those were like 3 things. Hobson was good? No, he wasn't. It was so contrived. It was like, so you're gonna smoke weed and throw your life away? Not me. I'm gonna respect women and read books. It's like, shut up, fucking nerd. Get high, you fucking loser. What are you, a fucking pussy? Someone needed to peer pressure Hobson, dude. Someone needed to peer pressure the fuck out of Hobson. That dude was allowed to just fucking run amok for too long. Someone had to fucking get that dude down. Hobson went hard when I was in grade 9. It's the textbook, like, you know, like, parents are gonna love this shit. You know? It's like, I like him. He's different. You know what I mean? Why did we send a Wake clip? What is this?
Okay. In order to describe this, what we need to talk about is the economic organization of economy, or the economic organization of society.
Why did someone send this?
And Hassan, can I stop real quick? Can I stop real quick?
What?
I know you. Listen, I know you.
Let's talk about how we align our words with our actions.
I'd like to see some action behind
oh my god!
You and start that change.
Right? Fucking fuck! Yeah, it was tough. That was a tough one. Do we have anything good in here?
So I took you all the way out to this spot.
Stop, man!
Eric gets so cagey about this. Like, you know what I love about Eric is, like, he's the only streamer who, like, doesn't seem to really want attention. Like, it's like a means to an end for him. But he gets so uncomfortable about this. Most people I know would revel in the drag. You know what I mean? And they'd own it, and they'd be like, me, and they'd play into it. But Eric is like, he's not about this. He's, like, deeply embarrassed.
Why did you touch my leg?
No. When Nick in drag is a whole other beast. Nick is, and do you want to know why? Is because Nick's the kind of person to say things like, if I was a girl, I'd let all the homies hit. To which I'll always say, what's stopping you right now? What is stopping you from, like, you can. You can right now let all the homies hit. Why is it that suddenly having a vagina, do you think, are you going to now, like, you can do it. You can top up the boys at any time. Don't be a bitch. You can do it. All right, guys. Do you want to watch Playing It Straight? Can someone send Playing It Straight to me right now? If they can, I'm down. We'll watch it. Oh, yeah, Liv Tyler. Steven Tyler's the one that spurred on this mouth thing, too. You want to know why? Because this dude's, like, looking like a hot-ass grandma. Tell me this isn't the absolute hottest grandma you've ever seen. Remove this soul patch. This is one of the hottest grandmas you've ever looked at. I mean this. This is, like, such a fuckable grandma. I'm not wrong, dude. I'm not even looking at Liv. She's a babe. All right, let's do this shit. Do we have any better... how do you guys feel about the JPEG quality? Are you cool with that? Or does it bug you? All right, let me upscale it in NVIDIA. Let me see if I can get the control panel bussin'. And then I'm gonna go pee. And then we're gonna do this thing. Okay?
The male contestants in this program may be lying or misrepresenting themselves at all times, including in their interviews.
Okay.
This sweet, innocent Midwestern girl named Jackie is about to meet 14 men. She thinks
I wish I
she's
could
going
tell
to
what they
find
looked
true
like.
love. But not all of the guys are here for romance. Some
No!
of them are gay.
What? I shave my legs, so there's a definite possibility somebody may think I'm gay. Some people may very well construe.
This is like Among Us, but for the homophobia. This is so funny.
Baking a cheesecake as being gay.
That's so gay. Okay, no, that was gay, though. That was.
Gay with me. He's like the biggest flamer I've ever met in my life.
Jackie ends up picking a straight guy. She and he will each win $500,000. But if she falls
my
for a
God.
gay guy, he will win the whole million, and she will walk away with nothing.
This is what I don't get about this fucking show. 90% of gay men hit it for a very long time. This is what they are best at. This is their survival. Like, this is a losing game, okay? Gay men are a lot better at hiding it than we are at identifying it.
Every little thing I analyze that they do. I don't think a gay man will kiss me.
You want to do it sitting or standing?
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, gay men have never started entire families just clenching their teeth and thinking about fucking Billy Harrington in no universe.
She's trying to sniff out the gay guys.
What are your feminine qualities?
I'm not gay. We're here.
This is just a room of, like, me and my friends in the 3rd grade being like, I'm not fucking gay, dude. I'm not gay.
For the money. I mean, we're all out for blood. And I don't know which one of you is starting to spread little rumors or whatever.
That's a little bit much, I think.
Dude, I will bust your head open, all right? It ain't over. Come on,
Bro, look at how not gay they are.
Is that your shoulder?
He's gay. He's so gay. I'm so glad that guy was gay as hell. Otherwise, he wouldn't have fucking, you know?
So in the end,
that was
Jackie
super gay.
True love. Or
that was
will
a
she
gay
fall
gay
for a
balls.
gay guy who will win the whole million while she ends up with nothing but a broken heart.
It's not like
she's
they're
a babe.
in love. I mean, they're gay. I have to know if you're gay or if you're straight.
Tonight, Jackie and the straight guys will find.
This is just every 7th grade boy talking to each other. I gotta know. I gotta know. David, are you gay?
Out the truth for the first time.
Oh my goodness.
How will the
She's
straight
so
guys
hot.
react when they find out there are gay guys here?
The gay people, they're openly gay. Fine.
And how will she react when she finds out the truth?
It's so hard.
You know, it's actually a game now. She's got a lot of work on her hands.
Jackie, you freaked out.
We can't do this.
Dude, a lot's happening this episode. This is so gay. I mean, you got everyone literally like LARPing. You know what I mean? Like, there's pageantry.
Will submit to any test. Oh, they came to sizzling saddles, but the thing she did know.
Oops, all gay. 14 naked cowboys. Wait, they have a dog named Gaydar?
Like a different rodeo.
This has to be abuse. This has to be abuse, right? Like this is like, so we actually trained him to sniff him out.
Jackie wants to find a mate. She's
House is small as shit? Well, yeah, man. I mean, they need half the beds.
gotta figure out who's playing it straight.
Imagine this show in 2023. Everyone's gay.
To leave her hometown in Wisconsin to travel to Sizzling Saddles Ranch to meet 14 handsome men who will try to win her heart. What she doesn't know yet is that some
At this
of these
point,
guys
it's kind of gay to be
gay.
straight. You know what I mean? It's like, why are you trying so hard?
Know the twist, but none of them have any idea who else is gay. From now on,
You know what I mean?
They have to play it straight at all times in order to deceive
Like,
Jackie,
even if you're not
each other,
gay, you
and
should say you are. Otherwise,
Our
you're kind of
host is
straight.
about to tell all the guys the twist. For the gay guys, the way they react to the news will be the first test of how good they are at playing it straight.
I think straight men get more clammy about this than gay men.
All about.
Yeah.
Not all of you guys are who you appear to be.
No.
Some of you are straight, and some of you are gay.
What? Wow. As in homosexual.
As in homosexual.
No. Here lies the scandal.
Okay, do we have any reads?
No.
How many people would you say are gay that are here?
I have absolutely
You.
no idea.
How many people would you say are gay that are here?
I have absolutely no idea.
Him!
So, if Jackie falls for a straight guy,
Oops, all gay.
they will split $1 million.
This was on TV, dude.
If she falls for a gay guy, he gets $1 million all to himself. She actually does not know this yet, so this is our secret for the moment. The question is,
Can you imagine the outrage the locals in this fucking weird Wyoming town must have had? Like this was, where the fuck was this?
for all of you, eventually for Jackie, who
Wait, we got how many of them?
is straight and who is gay?
Nevada? It's the only place with legal brothels? Whoa.
I would consider myself a woman with small town values. I've always been raised to go to church and to always be polite. Act
Say
like a
homophobic.
lady, treat everyone how you want to be treated.
Say homophobic.
I'm a fun girl. I'm down
Say
to
it.
earth. And, you know, if I meet Mr. Right, then that's fantastic.
They're gonna try it in a small town,
Gay,
Timmy.
Fine, you know what I'm saying? We're straight. How do they know how we feel about it? You know what I'm saying? They dropped the bombshell on us.
The twist
Yeah, we're all
is,
straight.
You know, the meat of it is whether or not that's worth $1 million.
See, that sounds like a British guy doing an American accent. You know what I mean? Something's not right
Yeah, I was
there.
pretty pissed off. I mean, I gotta be honest. Probably my worst nightmare came true. Definitely not what I wanted to hear.
I feel like I'm watching a gotcha intro.
Having gay men around me, you don't really know how to react. I mean, you don't know if someone's watching, if someone's not.
It's
I mean,
difficult because 2000s men's fashion is so gay. You know what I mean? Like, it is very gay coded now. Like, it's like very frosted tips and chokers and like, you know what I mean? Like, it's very metrosexual, as they called it, which was really funny how people were like, you fucking dress up? Fucking gay.
It freaks you out a little bit.
Oh, man.
Sometimes I make, bad judgment in someone's character. When someone tells me something, I expect it to be the truth, and so I'm kind of a gullible person.
Oh, yeah. She's hot.
People kind of started to look over their shoulder and started to kind of look at each other. And
Manager
say,
at a brokerage firm?
Could he be? A lot of people, it got in their heads.
It's gotta be gay.
We'll just have to see what happens.
This feels so
When I
gotchy.
first found out about gay people
Oh,
being
ye-
in the house, it's like immediately you look around the room, you're kind of sizing people up right then and there, deciding, who's possible.
Ryan is not a waiter, dude. He is a fucking... He lives in Williamsburg, and he is an aspiring actor, okay? He waits tables to keep the fucking... You know what I mean?
Some guys are a little bit more flamboyant than others, but you can't tell. Somebody could just be acting a certain way, or maybe, I don't know who's gay. Are you gay?
This is gay among us.
That's
This
my
is
friend.
insane.
It's a good strategy.
No.
Well, somebody is.
I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but I'm sure whatever it is, I'll have fun. Right now, it's time for me to, just get out of this small town and experience
is
new
insane.
things and hopefully meet the right guy.
Yeah. Look at how optimistic she's gonna leave with a gay man, 100%, right?
If she knew that she was being deceived already and that some of these guys were gay, she would be pissed off.
Can't do this.
Playing it straight.
We basically just found out
Television's
that some of
gotten
the guys
worse.
in the group are gay, and now to top it all off, we have to
Event
share
promoter?
rooms together.
Oh god, the homophobia is rampant.
Trying to find a room last night was kind of crazy. Everybody's so worried about, being gay.
Ryan is gay.
Freaking out.
The whole process last night to get in rooms was pretty hectic.
I think all of them are gay so far. Right now, I think they're all gay. Like that's like I don't like that's what I'm like.
Just each man for himself.
When you're taking off your clothes or whatever, I know they're not gonna come up and I'm gonna prey upon you. They're not gonna do that. But yeah, it's a little awkward.
Hey, Alex, check it out. We got the one
Look.
with the big patio.
I think they're all gay because they're all trying so hard to be straight. You know what I mean? It's like anyone who's really like putting up the wall, it doesn't matter if you're actually straight, you're terrified of the thought of wanting to fuck a guy. You know what I mean? Like you're so afraid of the possibility that you encounter a man. It's why there's such rampant I think honestly that is like 90% of transphobia. 90% of it comes from like an I don't know why I feel it shouldn't because these are women, right? And you're attracted to a woman, right? But it's this thought of like at some point someone who had a penis could turn me on is so offensive to the deep-seated fucking like insecure sensibilities you developed in the second grade when everyone was like, do you want to know what's bad? Being gay. And all the things you don't like, we call them gay. And so in your mind, everything that is ever bad is synonymous with being gay. You know that you don't want to be that. It's like it's a vehement kind of ugh. You know what I mean? Don't forget about the trans men. Yeah, of course. No, I mean I can't include everyone every time. Like, I mean generally speaking, anything that is divergent from I like a woman. They're terrified of the thought that they might be somewhat flexible in this conviction. And it's like, dude, I don't know how to tell you this. You're gonna find a man you want to have sex with. You are. And you are going to be irate about it. And that is why men hate K-pop. Because those dudes are fucking soft and sexy.
Oh, man. It's pink. It's pink. Good
eye. I got stuck with the big pink room. I was kind of like, oh great, people are gonna start thinking that I'm gay. Pink doesn't mean anything. It's just a color.
Just bros being bros.
I am so...
What was that?
Pink doesn't mean anything. It's just a color.
He's not gay because he liked the pink color. Dude, this is so regressive. It's so funny.
I am so excited about this experience, because I love dating and I love everything that comes with it, the flowers, the dinner dates. It's those little things that guys do that make me happy. I guess
Either
you could
Latino
say I'm
or
a hopeless
gay.
romantic,
It's
I'm
gay
looking for
accent.
someone that's going to sweep me off my feet.
I gotta fucking pop open a Mountain Dew to prove I'm not gay real quick, all right? Chat, are you gay? Who in chat's gay? Hold on, we're all straight here, right?
You guys sleep together.
Everybody's scrambling at first to find the best room, and then suddenly we realize there's not enough beds, so now it's just a matter of getting a bed. What's left?
Like, why do they set them up? These producers are geniuses. Like, I don't...
bed, and there's 2 people left. It's
I don't even feel like I can comment on this.
Bill and it's Ryan.
It feels homophobic to watch this.
Just mine. That's all. You don't know who's gay, who's straight. So why would you want to share a bed with someone that you don't know that answer to? I mean, you don't want to wake up with your roommate naked beside you. That just wouldn't make you feel comfortable.
I gotta have the bed.
Gay men sleep naked. Straight men sleep with all their clothes on. That is the truth.
No, you ain't gonna have nothing.
John and I both agree Bill's gay. I mean, the guy's on fire.
No, you ain't gonna have nothing.
John and I both agree Bill's gay. I mean, the guy's on fire.
I can't sleep on this. Well, then I'm supposed to? I can't sleep on this bed.
He's looking like just a dejected, like a kid who doesn't want to play baseball out in left field.
I mean, the guy's on fire.
I can't sleep on this. Well, then I'm supposed to? I can't sleep on this bed. We'll talk about it.
I lean gay, but sometimes I find men hot. That is
Bill's sleeping in
fine.
the same bed.
Guys, here's the thing. I think that identity and like this like kind of like cultural fixation we have on sexual identification is important for fighting for the rights and presentation of these marginalized sexualities. But the ideal world is one in which you just fuck people you find to be hot. Because this fear of pigeonholing yourself and having to declare to the world stops people from getting, world-shattering fucking top. Like, just fuck the people you like. There are just gonna be people, and they inspire something in you, and it is okay to follow that. You do not need to define yourself off your every sexual impulse. You really don't.
Bed with me would definitely be crossing the line. I mean,
Except for this guy. This guy's definitely gay, and he's only gay.
ain't happening.
Why?
No, here's the deal, because you can't just have the bed.
And what makes you get it?
Because we're going to flip a coin.
Flip it right now and see who gets the bed. I guess the other person takes the floor.
Heads or tails?
Heads.
For the bed. Heads. Tails.
Bill took it really well.
Talking about tails.
Wasn't,
Heads you're gay,
he wasn't
tails you're
upset.
straight.
This is my bed.
It's just a top and bottom game. Yeah, flipping.
Woo! Sizzling Saddles, here I come.
Welcome to Sizzling Saddles Ranch, Jackie.
Sizzling Saddles. This is gay porn. I swear to God, this is an intro to gay porn.
So excited, very much so.
Awesome. Well, let me tell you, 14 drop-dead gorgeous men from all across America are about to meet you and to woo you. You have to pick just one.
I can't have all.
I'm so straight that I don't even like
Go
girls
for
at this
it.
point
Hell
because
yeah, for
girls
sure.
like dick and that's gay. No, 100%, dude. No, fully makes sense.
Okay. 14 guys.
You're not gonna have sex with someone who's interacted with another dick. It's essentially touching a dick.
This is gonna be tough, eliminating and picking just one. I'm not a very good decision maker.
At this point, Jackie doesn't know some of the people in the house are gay. And I have
Dude,
a lot
we're
of
focusing on Ryan.
qualities.
Thank you so
So,
much.
I'm
Yo,
worried
thank you for the
she
gifted,
doesn't
dude.
Start thinking twice.
This is all. Wow, this is great. I didn't expect this.
Well, yeah, no, of course, no. Look, here's the thing. Being straight is beta. Let me be clear. Fucking women is beta, okay? Because we know that, science says women are weak and small and not smart. And so how do you prove you're alpha? Well, you go for the biggest predator, right? That's what you do. If you want to be alpha, you gotta fuck big burly men. Otherwise, where are you in the pecking order? This is day one stuff at Hustlers University. You'll get into it. Just
All up to you.
I think Jackie's going to have a really hard time.
guys, of course it's nonsense. We're satirizing the morons who care about this stuff. Come on, please.
Time figuring out who's gay and who's straight, because you could have some sort of feminine straight guys and some sort of
you know, really masculine gay guys.
You know what this feels like?
I think I fall somewhere in the middle.
Some people may very well construe baking a cheesecake
This
as being
this
gay.
whole
I enjoy
thing.
decorating, I enjoy, plants.
You know what this is what's cathartic is all of these straight men owning the gay things about them. You know, gay as it was defined then. This might have done more to getting rid of homophobia than we know.
Landscaping.
I've thought of doing hair as a career.
I'm doing a lot of poetry, singing a lot of Spanish, ballads and things like that.
Modeling. I've got a bunch of nice clothes. I dress well. Have a
Oh God, that's
pretty
so
good sense of
gay,
fashion.
dude.
A lot of people say you're like more in touch with your feminine side.
I do know some things about art.
I've just never been an athletic kind of person.
Gay! I do know some things about art. Immediately gay. Right to jail.
I have a lot of
I do know some things about art.
I've just never been an athletic kind of person.
I have a lot of toiletries.
Personally, I don't think I act or there's anything about me that would make someone think that I'm gay.
Toiletries. Right to Gail.
I'm a little nervous about, meeting the guys today. I don't really know what to expect.
Hey guys, if I have to pee, what's the standard operating procedure when reacting? Do I leave it running to go pee, or do I stop it and pee?
Coming up. It's amazing to watch the deception that is unfolding. It's going to be a blood battle.
I'll do this.
Okay. I'll go pee. Give me a sec. I pissed so fast for you, chat. Okay, is this a Neff thing, man? Why do people do this with cum? Are you trying to spell cum by just like typing what is it? That's sick.
Before we wrote it to me, Jack.
Hassan thing? God, I love your corner of the internet. You guys are great. You guys are great. Because, I used to just make cum jokes. That was all I had. It's all I had in my arsenal. Because I wasn't used to making jokes. I was used to info dumping autistically to people.
Jackie was extremely tense. Everybody's a bit on edge. Because all of us obviously want to make a good impression.
Cum's
upon
super
her.
gay.
At the
I
same
agree.
Time, we all knew that there's a group of us that were gay. And
Hold on, bud. Was that just admission?
at the same time, we all knew that there's a group of us that were gay. And she's completely
No,
clueless.
were. Okay, they fixed it. Never mind.
Waiting for the guys was probably the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done. I've been on dates, but 14 guys, I am so nervous. My palms are sweating.
She's
and
really
I'm shaking
hot.
in my boots.
This woman is so pretty.
Jackie, hi. I'm Bradley.
Bradley,
This
nice
is
to meet you.
so... This is the most gay porn way to introduce these men.
This is kind of cool, huh?
It is very cool. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Me
Very
too.
excited.
She's 21? This woman looks 30. Dude, it's crazy. The fashion was just so mom-oriented.
Bradley from the start.
No, she's super attractive. She doesn't look 30 because, that's just so
He's
young.
absolutely adorable.
Yeah,
I
I'll
was
think of
just
it a
thinking,
sub.
Man, if all of them look like that, bring them on. Let's go.
I forgot my lasso. I apologize.
Yeah.
Ryan, he's pissed a couple of people off. He's kind of a little troublemaker.
Okay, Eddie.
But he's probably straight.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Can I get a hug?
Here's the thing. 30 is not old, and you don't get it until you're 30, and don't you dare type copium. But I'm 28 right now, And I am amazed at how well done, not how well done. That sounds awful. I'm amazed at how, you know, like young 30 is in like terms of life experience and achievement. Like, that's not like, I don't feel like I've had a lot of time, you know? Shut up.
Yeah.
Women like confident men, but there is in fact a line between being confident and then being arrogant.
Halfway to 56? Dude, that means I'm halfway out the door. I am not living past 60, okay? My look, if I'm just going based on family history here, we're done.
I just tend to walk it better than most people.
My gray hairs are showing? Oh, fuck me. Wait, hold on.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to
Oh,
meet you.
wait, we missed Ryan. I was talking. Never mind. I'm dead.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Women like confident men.
What was that? What was that?
There isn't.
Dude, not a single straight man in 2001 asked for consent. None. They just grabbed. Gay. That is not a fake. That's not a half baked. We did not even no. They did not. Gay.
In fact, a line between being confident and then being arrogant. I just tend to walk it better than most people.
I don't think she's gonna think I'm gay because once I get to kiss
Is
her,
that a soundbite from
then
Age of
I'll have a
Empire?
wrapper on my finger.
Age of Empires?
Yes.
Luciano.
Wow. I'm just gonna say it flat out. Luciano is hot.
I think Jackie's got gaydar. I think every straight woman does. You know, there's the look in the eye.
I'm Alex.
Nice to meet you.
She's like
Alex.
so traditional, like
body
girl next door
language.
attractive.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi.
Not my type.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet
Look, not my type, but she's beautiful. I'm glazing a little bit right now. Okay.
you.
There's a whole lot of things that girls can just pick up on.
I like
tell if
problems.
a
I
guy's
like
gay.
messes. It's me. Oh, it's not my type. No. No, great mouth actually. Big. I just like messes. I like problems. I like messes and problems and messes and problematic messes.
Great.
I'm Bill.
Hi,
Nice to
Bill.
meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
You too.
Hey there. Sensitive.
No, she's got a
kinda
big mouth.
wishy-washy, kind of a hopeless romantic type guy. I'm not
Wishy-washy
gay, I'm
is not the
straight.
same as hopeless
Let me get
romantic.
some references if you guys would like. My name is Gus.
Hi.
Dude, everyone will tell you just how straight I am.
Look at you, wow. Even more beautiful than I pictured, huh?
That seems like a power play to double down
doing
on
great.
straight. Lee,
So great. Hi, Lee. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
I'm
meet you.
Lee.
They said you were beautiful, and you are.
I really wasn't sure what the guys were going to be like, but they
Oh,
are
God.
absolutely gorgeous.
So all
Among
guys are
Us.
standing there looking at Jackie, and she looks so happy, and I think every single one of us was thinking the same thing.
Yes.
And that was that if she knew that she was being deceived already and that some of these guys were gay, she would be pissed off.
Wow.
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 Wait, so is she not gonna know?
Hi.
I'm Eddie.
Pleasure to meet you, Eddie.
Eddie's a babe.
I'm John.
Big mouth.
Nice to meet you too. It's amazing to watch the deception that is unfolding in front of Jackie. It's going to be a blood battle.
Hey, Jackie.
Hi. How are you doing?
Nice to finally meet you.
Oh.
I'm Sheree.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi.
I'm Chad. Nice to meet you.
Oh, dude, this guy knows some stuff about art. I think Chad's straight.
Nice to meet you. I'm Banks.
I'm Jackie.
Nice to meet you,
Pleasure
Jackie.
You don't want to be somebody you're not, but under these circumstances, you don't have much of a choice. So, felt a little bit out of my element, you know, slightly coming apart it seems. But some would say that's endearing.
Dude, why are we pretending as if this woman is marrying anything other than a frat dude who goes into investment banking and has a drinking problem? Why are we pretending? It's fucking 2001. She's absolutely, like aesthetically, this is exactly who does that. Why are we pretending that she's gonna, no. She's got a fucking college sweetheart who is absolutely going to get into software sales and drink until he's 40 and then go through a big AA Christian reawakening and be mean to everyone.
Meet you. Enjoy the gentleman.
Okay.
Who's got the IG? Wait, does she have
We'll
one?
have the
Fuck, I
experience here
doubt
so
it.
far.
It was
I
so
can't wait for
early.
What's to come. Later, fellas.
Bye, Jackie.
Buy a Porsche, have it repoed for gambling debts.
Jackie's got the cutest face. She's got the cutest dimples.
I think she's got great.
She's got nice.
Gay. Gay. Gay.
got nice everything.
Very supple. Discipline in the competition, trying to figure out who's straight and who's gay is tough.
Gust
I
is-
look at these guys and it's like
Gust feels like
I
a
don't know.
plant.
I mean, it's gonna be up to Jackie. That's the bottom line.
She's got nice legs. I like big legs.
No, listen to me.
She's not. She doesn't have like.
Eddie's doing it too. Eddie and Ryan are both gay. They were my first, and they're both being like, dude, but her fucking, what about her? I think, dude, I mean, what about her pussy? I think her vagina looked good. Anyone else kind of agree with that her vagina was looking good?
Little skinny chicken legs.
I like chicken legs are okay. I like skinny. No,
I don't like chicken legs.
No, I like skinny
I'm Cuban.
little
I
ankles.
like big legs.
Skinny little ankles and a muscular calf. That's the best.
All right, stop.
Wait.
Did y'all look at her rack whenever you were first coming up? Because she's like on that step, so you're like down here like this. And I was like talking to her. I was like, I've been looking forward to meeting you and you.
Rack. The rack.
Nice
Wait, so
talking to
she
you
when
guys,
does
but
she
I gotta
find
go.
out?
How are y'all doing?
Holy Sarah Jessica Parker.
When Jackie
Holy
came out,
Sarah Jessica
best way to
Parker?
describe it as a bunch of vultures just discovered.
Wait. Did he? No. That's a gay man. He's openly claiming to watch Sex in the City in 2001. No shot, dude. No shot. My dad watched Sex in the my father. My father, I think maybe my inside of my father was a bi man who could never be bi, because he loved he was so close. Like, he spent like an inordinate amount of time with we had very gay like married neighbors. He fucking loved them. Like, he spent so much time over there. Like, maybe a suspicious amount, and he loved a lot of really soft feminine things. But he always postured very like machismo to me, you know? It was very like, Wake, we have sex. That's what men do. We have sex with women, okay?
New carcass.
My dad loved Sex in the City.
Oh, thank you. So I walk out and I'm totally overwhelmed with all the guys that just kind of swarmed around me, and they're throwing compliments, and it was really charming. Hello, darling. Hello, I'm doing fantastic.
See, okay, this is a lot.
Was difficult.
This is a lot of grabbing.
It was killing me to keep that under my hat for the 24 hours we had to.
Here, you lead me. Where should I sit?
Banks is such a dentist.
Oh, yeah, Bradley, yeah.
At the barbecue, I just tried to take charge of
Dude,
Jackie
Eddie
because
is-
I wanted her to come sit at my table and make sure that she got a
That's
lot
what
of,
straight men do, Bradley.
just kind of close time with me. Some of the other guys were sort of, just trying to sort of move in on her a little bit.
This is so gay porn coded, dude.
Chess. There you go.
Gay or straight, everybody.
Everyone's like, I just drink
in
beer.
some way, shape, or form. They're trying to make themselves to be more of what they are or less of what they aren't. It is a
Okay.
It's a little surprise for me and the bartender. If you don't like it, you can always blame the bartender.
John's a bit of a...
Nice, get him.
I don't know if he's trying too hard or if that's really who he is. And I initially thought there's no chance this guy's gay. But I'm thinking maybe it's just all one big cover-up.
I thought maybe there might be some competition, but you know what? All the guys are getting along just great.
Let's arm wrestle for her.
Okay, Jackie.
All the guys at my table were like,
Bill?
oh, she's been sitting with that.
Why did they? Okay, I'm not going crazy here. I don't want to feel prejudiced. I don't know if this is gonna come off as like bigoted, but like, is it me or like, are they putting them in really gay outfits? Like this, like every talking head bit, I feel like they put them in like the most 2001 gay man outfits of all time. And I don't know how to comment on this as a straight man, but like, it feels like these producers are really going
Table
for
over
it.
there, like through the whole dinner, and we really haven't even gotten to talk to her. And I'm like, well, then why
No,
don't
the
we just go
talking
get her?
head bits.
Oh my goodness.
How does it feel though? Just being like the only girl around.
This is great.
14. Pretty sure Jackie's gonna be shocked, right, when she finds out what the competition's all about. I was
Like
shocked.
right now, it all feels like this, man. It all feels like this. All of it. Every talking head. Danny Lee. This is Junkyard Boys. This is a gay porn intro. Get out of that big truck. Am I wrong, man? Very gay way to park, I agree. Also, this is one of the most attractive men I've ever seen. Why do gay porn stars pick the lamest names? They could have everything. They're all like Tom Daniels. Let's get to my favorite. The guy who doesn't look like he meant to be here at all. This guy looks like he literally showed up to apply for a mechanic gig and is like having to deal with this now. He's like, oh shit, again? I guess I gotta fuck all these dudes, huh? Alright, wait, let's get back to the fucking thing.
I was basically in heaven, you know, it was like a dream. You know, all these guys surrounding me, asking me questions, and I was just excited to get to know them on a more personal level.
Yeah.
We have any idea what course of the evening room
We pretty much figured out who's gay and who's not.
I don't know.
Have you?
Yeah, everybody but us and you.
I think one of the gay guys that are in the house right now that you can kind of pick out are Ryan and Gus.
Definitely Bill. Definitely Gus.
I think they're kind of on.
And definitely Chris.
Chad, Lee, Chad and Alex.
Eddie and Ryan.
John,
Sharif and Bangs.
I think
Dude, I think they're gonna have to fucking suck each other off.
Luciano might be gay.
Lewis,
Sharif, Alex, and Brad.
Coming up, Jackie's world is turned upside down.
Jack, I need to
And
tell
just
you
see
something
who
very important.
comes
Some of these
best,
guys
you know?
are gay.
Jackie has no idea at this point what's going on. And the rest of
The
the guys,
sensitivity.
we all know, and we are playing the game.
I wanted to say that I didn't really have much of a strategy. I wanted just to come here and just truly be myself. But
just realize that
You
the
can't
small
do
things
that,
you say,
Banks.
the insignificant things you say and do can have a profound effect in the game.
This is literally just trying to make friends in the 7th grade. That's all it is.
The hairdryer story. Jackie said she needed a hairdryer, asking if any of the guys had one. Well, before I even really thought about what it would make me look like, I gave Jackie my hairdryer, and everybody kind of
Just being like, don't give him any ammunition. You are not gay.
She's not going to forget that. She's going to find out this twist.
Retired?
And that hairdryer is going to come up, and he was smacking himself in the head.
All I can say is poor boy.
To the fellas.
Oh, if only she knew. If only she knew.
There's 14 strapping young
Soda, a
lads, and
retired gay.
I don't want to just pick one. I want to have them all.
Yo, based Haramark. What an empowered woman for 2000. She's like, I want all these motherfuckers,
Isn't
man.
really that much of a game to her. You know, she's
I hope
looking for
she has
someone
it.
to, you know, start dating and hopefully have a relationship with. And there are these guys here who are, you know, totally looking to hurt her.
I mean, come on, dog.
I'm a little lost.
Hey, there she is.
Look how beautiful she is.
She is very
Oh, here it is. Let's
Jackie,
go.
you've been having a lot of fun. I mean, how could you not enjoy 14 men courting you?
Yeah, we had a blast today.
Jackie, I need to tell you something very important.
Oh my goodness.
Not all of these guys are who you think they are. Some of them are straight. And some of these guys are gay.
What?
That's not real, right?
You can see just through body language. She was kind of twitching a little bit, you know, her arms getting a little bit closer, just out of, you know, protection. Just a lot of doubt you can see was coming to her head, like, who can I trust? Who can
She's
I
like
not
very
trust?
attractive.
If you pick a straight guy to fall for, the two of you will split $1 million. If you fall for a gay guy, he gets the entire million himself, and you don't get anything.
When Daphne told me the twist,
Boom.
I was shocked. I couldn't believe that any of those guys were gay.
I don't feel bad at all that Jackie has been led on this long. She's right there in the boat with the rest of us.
Either you get love and a fortune, or you get heartbreak, nothing.
Oh, fuck me, man.
And I have one more hard thing to tell you.
Okay.
That
Give
by
it
the
to
end
him.
of the night, you have to ask two of these guys to leave.
Tonight?
Tonight.
Enjoy the rest of your meal.
I'm gonna have...
You know, I think she's probably looking at people a bit differently.
Dude. This panic.
actually a
It's
game
like
now.
she's never been
She's got a lot of
around
work on her hands.
gay men before. This is amazing.
Yeah, they told us all yesterday.
Okay. Huh. It turns out the guys already knew the twist, and that just blew me away.
Imagine how
She's from conservative Wisconsin, so she's been around a lot of gay men. So many.
all of us were. We were all freaking out too.
We have to share rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, they picked
So
us
imagine our hell.
because we're well kept. We're like, you know, into grooming, obviously. Hey, you promise you won't hold it against me that I loaned you my hairdryer?
Well, I was kind of wondering myself. I'm like, why does this guy with short hair have a blow dryer? But hey, you know, whatever. I don't know how guys style their hair.
Yep. God, dude, this is insane. It's like she said that one of these meals are poisoned. You know what I mean? This is insane. What's the idea behind this show?
I went back.
Some of the men are gay,
and
some are
thought about
straight.
the time we'd spent together, and you know, I have to rethink this.
I
and
can't imagine this show
completely
got
reevaluate
any additional
everything.
seasons.
Right now, she's trying to decipher who's who and what's what. Because that, I mean, she didn't know before.
I just can't believe some of these guys are lying to me. It just really hurts.
How could they? She's not much of an actor. They did not get much of an actor in this one. Yeah, she's just looking the opposite. Oh, God, come on. How could they? Yeah, I know.
Can't do this. I don't know.
Yes, you can. And you're
I don't know
gonna.
what I'm
You're
gonna do.
contractually
So
obligated.
I'm just gonna sit.
Basically makes gay men the villains, trying to take away money from this nice straight couple. Well, of course. That's...
Keep sitting here and think.
Hey, man, I mean, that's the fucking truth of it, man. That's how this shit fucking... They're trying to desecrate the sanctity of marriage. There's only one season, of course.
Jackie only had about 20 minutes to digest the news about...
And you know what's funny is that I promise you it wasn't because, one, it was offensive and reductive and problematic in how it is they handled homosexuality, but probably because, two, I'm not watching a show with gay people in it. I'm not gay.
Some of the guys being straight and some of the guys being gay before she found out and we found out that she would be calling the guys out to have a swing date.
The guys I chose for the swing date were Bradley, Ryan, and Gust.
You know, a lot's going through my head. I'm like, all right, she's either gonna pick guys that she thinks are gay to see if they are or not.
Yeah,
see what
Gust.
They say, or maybe she picks the guy she likes the best to see what happens.
My strategy, you know, I've been thinking about it. I'm gonna just watch their mannerisms and see their personality, how they react towards me, see if we have some sort of connection, because I would really find it hard to believe that a gay guy...
Wow. Bro's name is the biggest call out? What the fuck? Like his parents were like, Let's give him a gay one. I got a feeling.
Honestly act like he's straight. Oh, what are your feminine qualities? So tell me more about yourself.
What would you like to know?
Your hair dryer.
What would you like to know?
Oh,
What's the deal? So tell me more about yourself.
What would you like to know?
Your hair dryer.
Oh,
What's the deal, dude?
come
What's the deal?
I
Your
know,
hair's
I know,
short.
I know.
You do not need a hair
No,
dryer.
I totally do, though.
My last relationship was a 3.5-year relationship.
So what are your interests?
I love working on cars.
I tell you, I have like feminine qualities. I know this. I've been told this, but I'm not gay.
I'm on probation because of my hair dryer.
I'm trying to make you understand how important you realize it is that I'm not gay.
Look how thick it is. Feel my hair.
Honey, you were the only guy with the blow dryer.
The hair dryer, she
Dude, to be fair, blow dryers are so gay.
said that she was over it and that she got past it, but we'll see.
Yeah, no, she didn't, dude. You're donezo. You're donezo, big guy.
Who do you think she's going to eliminate first?
Sure, I think everybody's nervous about tonight. It's
They made
the
a
night that we
British
all dread
version?
because nobody wants
That doesn't count.
to be kicked off.
What is it that's driving her? Is it the money, or does she genuinely want to meet somebody to fall in love with?
Nobody really knows what Jackie's thinking, if she really likes us and laughs at our jokes for real or not. So it's pretty stressful
Sharif
for everyone.
is.
There is $500,000. Right now, she's thinking about her money.
Have
So
another
with my
cry.
swing dates, it really helped me clear my mind and focus. But this is such a tough decision as to decide, you know, whether someone's gay or straight.
Brit one is probably even better. I find that the British and Australian versions tend to be better. Yo, what up, Josh Call Quest? Thank you for the sub, dude. I appreciate that. Big T1.
There are people in this group that are deceiving me, and obviously, you know, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts so bad, you know, because I mean, it's not like they're in it for the love.
How
I mean,
fucking dare they be gay? You know, and like, you know what, man? How dare you not go on a reality TV show for 30 days of dates and not do it for true love?
they're gay. They're in it for the money.
You fucking ass.
I walk up there, standing next to Daphne, and I look at all the guys, and then I just look down immediately.
Find the
I didn't even
gay.
look at
Find
any of
the
guys.
gay.
It didn't matter if they were staying or not. It was awful.
Couldn't look at any of them.
We're all sitting there.
So what if they're gay, you know?
And it was just, I think it was so much pressure. The tension between the guys was just like, you could cut a knife through it.
The two that are asked to leave, this is your opportunity to tell her the truth about yourself.
Come out on TV in 2000? No shot, big dog.
This has been quite an evening for me, and tonight was so hard for me to try to decide who to eliminate because, I mean, you have your game face on.
You know, man, why didn't we get the Raj version of this? You know what I mean?
So let's get this started. Let's see. How about Banks?
I believe Banks is gay. First of all, he shaves everything, his arms and
So you've seen everything, John?
his legs, and I don't know any man that does that. You know, when I came onto this, I knew it was going to be an adventure. I just ask that you humor me with a couple more days, if you will.
I'm really looking forward to getting to know you more. So
Okay, wait, so
I'd like to
it's a
ask you
rose
to stay.
ceremony.
Is that all right?
Pleasure be all mine.
Oh.
All right. Banks is gay because so
Eddie, darling, love the accent. You're absolutely hilarious. So you're staying.
Oh man,
Mwah.
sweet summer child. They're like, look at that gay kiss.
Sharif?
This is one big game, and all that I know is what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling, what I'm doing. But who knows what's going on in that
Yeah.
head of hers.
Get us in there.
Sharif. You
I think
don't really
Sharif.
perceive you as
I
a
gotta.
very
I don't know,
outgoing person.
man.
I kind of wonder why.
If it was straight men who had to pretend to be gay and another gay man has to weed the straights out, it would be a much more interesting show, especially because it wouldn't be about fucking crucifying the gay man, which I think is already most of gay men's lived experience. You know what I mean?
There's just a few questions
We gotta sniff him out.
here and there that I have of you, but I'm so excited to get to know you.
It'd be a lot easier. So they'd be like, well, would you kiss a man? Like, I'm not gay! Never! Which, by the way, didn't, like, McConnell say he wouldn't kiss a man for $10 million? Brother.
Know you more. So please stay.
Fantastic. Thank you, dear.
That was insane. I kissed a man just to see if I'd be into it, you know? I just didn't know. Maybe I would.
Bradley?
I think Bradley's gay simply because
well, he knows a little bit about
he's
art.
got sort of a feminine side to him, you know.
Well, you don't know, man. It's like, you know, saying you don't like mushrooms and never having them. You know, I know half the people who say they don't like mushrooms just haven't tried mushrooms. You know, they just don't like the idea. You don't know. You got to try.
Blow dryer.
Oh, who are you?
And a lot of hair gel. I think he's very much into his personal appearance, more so than straight guys. But
yeah,
I don't know if she sees that yet.
Yeah.
Jackie, I just wanted to tell you that I'm really excited about getting the chance to get to know you. And
I don't know, man.
I'm asking you to give
I wish
me
we
that
knew
chance.
how
I'm
many of
asking
them
you
were
to
gay.
Let me stay here on the ranch.
Make it much easier.
Bradley.
She reminds
I
me of
just,
someone. Does she remind you of someone?
I noticed a few things.
Like a
about you.
streamer?
You seem like a great guy, but at times you are so hard to read. There's the whole blow dryer thing. You know, at first I didn't think anything about it, but it kept coming up.
I think she looks kind of gay.
A little quieter on
Gay.
the table, and I wondered why.
No. Get the fuck out of here.
And there's just something about the whole blow dryer thing.
Come on. She
So,
can't get over the blow dryer.
I do have some questions.
I would watch this show if I was 6. Lucky for you, I think this show came out when you were 6. Oh man, they did not like that.
Gust.
They really thought it. Gust?
Hey, Jackie.
Who's she kicking
Good to
out,
see you
man?
again. Had a good time on the swing date with you. I just wanted to be myself. Hopefully, you'll just make the right decision and keep me on and get to know each other a little bit better.
Well, Gus,
Okay.
I definitely
get Gus
got to know
out.
you on our swing date, and I just noticed how you're sitting and more introverted, and just some of your
It's so gay to be introverted. I'm so glad she's saying
like
it.
speech mannerisms and everything. It just, I don't know.
Yeah, real men have bravado. They have moxie. They shout at people. You know? It's so gay to be introverted, dude.
It just leads me to think that you may be gay, and so
Well, that's
I'm
fine.
gonna have to ask you to leave the ranch.
I have to leave the ranch.
Oh, man. What the fuck is Gust?
But before you go, I need to know.
Come
how you
out
get your arc
publicly.
straight.
Gus
07's for
is
Gus.
a nice guy, but I think that he's got some mannerisms. that
Yep,
make
he's got some
him a little
mannerisms.
Feminine. So I think he's.
You
he
can't
might
have
be-
those. You got to be masculine, and that's a very clear, objective thing we all know.
Jackie, he just reduced
straight.
your chances, though. Hate to tell you, but I am straight.
Yep, yeah. Jackie, you fucking idiot. Look what you did.
I definitely want to see you win this, though, so just try not to make the wrong decision again.
When Gus revealed to me that he was straight, I guess I was kind of surprised because when we were on our swing date, he was just super nervous. I don't know if he was not used to being around girls or what, but I just got this weird vibe from him.
Lots of thoughts going through my head. Someone actually coming up and slapping you in the face and saying I'm gay. Yeah, I was pretty upset about the whole thing. I was pretty.
How dare she call you gay? I like how that's what he's like. I'm not fucking gay. I'm real mad she thought I was gay.
Actually, you know, there's only 14 guys, so.
Because I'm so
every guy
straight.
that's straight that gets off.
I wish you could have seen my boner to know that I was straight because I had it from her and not any of the men. Because it was a straight boner.
She stands to lose $500,000.
Chris.
Wait, what?
She stands to lose $500,000.
Okay.
Chris. What can I say? You're absolutely amazing, and I.
What the fuck,
really
me so
like you to
much?
Stay.
Good answer.
Okay.
Bill, please stay.
Oh, definitely.
And Lee, I'm asking you to stay, please.
Okay.
I think I'd like for you to stay here.
Great.
Great. Okay. Chad. He knows some stuff about art.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But not enough to be gay, boys. Let's go.
How you doing, Jackie?
I'm doing great, Luciano.
I'd just like to ask you to let me stay for a few more days at Susan Saddles.
When I first saw you, I'm gonna be honest, I thought you were absolutely beautiful. And then when you said your name on top of that,
Super gay.
Luciano, it just like, it rolled out and it was just, wow.
Okay.
So I want you to stay.
Awesome.
Good. Here we go. The choker is such a bold move. Ryan, dude, you're on the chopping block, big guy.
To eliminate someone because she's a very caring
Louis?
individual. You could see the emotion
Or
in her
Louis?
eyes. That's when it really hit home that this was serious.
Yeah, no, speaking Spanish is gay, Jasper. I'm glad you're onto
What's
this.
my opinion on Ryan? I think that Ryan is gay.
Okay.
He just kind of plays it too well to not.
You know, the thing is, you're very gay. You know, people have been saying it. They're everywhere. They go, look at Ryan. Very gay. Maybe the gayest. There aren't a lot of gays. But of the gays, Ryan is the gayest of gays. You're very gay.
Not be.
I had a wonderful time on the swing with you.
We're
I
gonna
decided I
suck
liked
him
that
up.
range, so if you had me stay, that would just make my night.
I'm actually getting a little panicked.
Dude,
and
no
It was
way.
just like boom. I saw nothing but Jackie's eyes on me, and it was just like laser beams. And you know, I was just like, I'm dead. I'm done.
She's gonna keep him, dude.
From what I can tell, you really emphasized a lot on being straight, and you know that just played total reverse psychology on me, and that kind of made me question your sexuality. But
Remember when he was like, what about her fucking tits, man? Everyone's like, oh, she's beautiful. And those boobs.
I would like for you to stay. Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Bro, who's going here? She's gonna miss twice.
I got down to the last two. Unfortunately, I was part of the last two. My heart was just pounding because I haven't had too much time to spend with her.
All of my front runners aren't going down here. She's throwing,
I'm
man.
looking at John and Lewis, and I'm looking at her trying to figure out who is she looking at, who is she not looking at, trying to avoid eye contact with because she was so upset about having to do it. And I didn't know what was going to happen.
Eye contact is gay. That's smart. Don't look at their eyes. Come on. Yep.
Hi.
Jackie, I'm having a great time here with you. I look forward to getting to know you a lot more. You're a great gal. Definitely someone I'd like to get to know more of.
I don't know, man.
You know, the ball's kind of in your court right now, so.
Lewis, I would just like to say, yeah, we had a fantastic time, but of all the guys, I think I got to know you the least, and I wonder why. And I wonder why.
Well, because he's so introverted and in turn
You
gay.
put yourself out there, and that kind of made me question, you know, your sexuality.
I understand.
Because I think a straight guy would have been more in that direction.
Yeah,
So
yeah. They'd be harassing you.
But before you go,
She's straight. He's straight.
I
He's gonna be
have to
straight too.
know
I think she
why you
whiffs
stayed.
twice. I don't know. He does seem like he could be. But then again, every man seems like they could be. They're either too gay to me or not gay enough, you know? You either seem gay or you're trying too hard to be straight. Yeah, where's the dog? Get the gaydar.
I have to know, are you straight?
I bet straight. I think she double whiffs on episode 1.
Lewis is definitely gay. I figure if he's straight, everyone in the house is straight.
Dude, they're keeping Ryan just so we get frustrated. There's no way.
Straight.
Yep.
It's a pleasure meeting you. I respect your decision. Good luck. Hope it turns out for you in the end.
I think I'd be fucked on this show, man. With my fucking nasally voice, no shot I make it through. No way.
You know, there's some individuals there that are...
If I shave my face, get a haircut. Now, see, I don't think the bun is gay coded. I'll tell you what, people used to ask me if I was gay all the time when I was 18. When I had like short hair and a shaved face all the time, people asked if I was gay. It was constant, actually.
You know, she's gonna have to try to figure that out over the next few weeks.
Yeah, but you looked way different. Yeah, no. It's short hair, shaved face. People thought I was gay all the time. All the time. Are you sure it wasn't because of the dick you were sucking? No, that was very straight. Yeah, I got a photo. I'll pull it up. Let me see. Where is it? Give me the people and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Okay, yeah. Don't you send me away. Alright, yeah, this is what I used to... This is me with, like, short hair and no beard. And people used to ask me if I was gay all the time. People really were like, this dude is gay. They're like, this is a gay man. Being gay. All of them. Dude, such a small mouth. Weak-ass mouth, dude. Grindr profile pic? I know.
Well, Dahlia's still nervous because...
You are killing me. Thank you.
You look like you showered, so it makes sense people in the 2010s would call you gay. I know. Mouth too small. Weak-ass mouth.
That you are the
Beta
first person
mouth.
to actually give me a panic attack. I have been waiting this long. Please tell me that I can stay.
Well, hey, John, welcome.
Why is long hair less gay? It's not that long hair's less gay. It's that I'm very ungroomed. Like, I'm just not very kempt. When I stopped, like, shaving or when I started keeping a beard, it's like you just look more scraggly, you know? I think that's why.
What we saw tonight was like the whole disproving.
Is that why you're attracted to women with big mouths? What, so I can offset my tiny-ass mouth?
The
Probably.
stereotype thing. Right. And because there's nobody in here that didn't think he was gay.
Gus was an interesting case. We all were 100% cool with the thought that he was gay. Then it turns out that he's straight. We're still sort of scratching our heads about that one.
All I can say is, you don't know who's straight and who's gay. It's just too difficult.
We're out of here.
The way they look, the way they dress, the way they talk, that's a bunch of crap. You just can't judge a book by its cover.
What a progressive message. Do you dock your mouths? Yeah, no, I just put my mouth inside theirs. Honestly, my ideal woman doesn't kiss me. She just fucking envelops my head into her mouth.
All right, this is a very clever show. I think it's going to get harder and harder for her to choose.
Closet confessional? Bro, that is so cool.
Because
they put them in the closet.
People are playing the game really well. So now everybody's going, well, Maybe there aren't any gay guys. Maybe that's just a joke on us, and that'll be the next twist.
Thank God. At least she knows that I'm not gay.
Well, I'm still here. That's good.
I don't think that she gets me because I haven't had a chance to express myself.
I don't look forward to this at all.
She doesn't make eye contact with me.
You know, we're all just there. They're sort of spinning our wheels, trying to top each other.
It's not.
Yeah, you fucking are,
Comforting
aren't you,
noise.
bud? Yeah, you fucking are. You're just fucking rolling over
We're
each
all
other.
just there, sort of spinning our wheels, trying to top each other.
There's no way they didn't do that on purpose, right? Also, this guy's fucking cracking. His fucking lizard person showing.
It's not comforting knowing this is only going to get worse.
Next on Playing It Straight, bad boy Ryan tries to convince Jackie he's straight, then stirs up trouble by putting on the pressure and heats things up as he tries to out Eddie.
Eddie's gay! Ryan is totally gay.
It was always Eddie.
As the competition intensifies.
Okay. I'm gonna run a poll real quick. We're either gonna do. Okay, hold on. What do one more? Different content. So we can either react to this or like do some other stuff, talk some other shit, trudge the interwebs. All right, guys. Vote in the poll. I'll be right back. You know what I want to do? I want to do a Manosphere Monday. Would you guys be down to do that, where we just trudge through Manosphere shit every Monday? Are you guys on board with that? Like, just really talk about the dumb stuff?
Attention viewers.
I'm in. Okay, cool.
The male contestants in this program may be lying or misrepresenting themselves at all times.
Talking about like a bunch of like red pill dogma, stuff like that. Andrew Tate shit. I think it'd be a good theme day. We need more of it.
Including in their interviews.
It'll also help us weed out all the sus-ass chatters. Okay, let's do this.
This sweet, innocent Midwestern girl named Jackie left her hometown to meet 14 men.
Yeah.
She thought she was going to find true love, but she discovered that not all of these guys are here for romance. Some of them are gay.
What is a honeypot
I shave
stream?
my legs, so there's a definite possibility.
Ah, but he's veiny. You know what I mean? Like, he's just doing it for the veins.
Somebody may think I'm gay.
I am a straight man.
These two are definitely gay. I mean, like, they're look, I don't want to be prejudiced. I hate doing this, but like, these are.
Everybody's gay but me.
This is so gay porn,
He's
man.
like the biggest flamer I've ever met in my life.
The biggest
If she
flamer.
ends up picking a straight guy.
That's the dumbest word we ever used. Feels Freudian.
Here, whatever.
Okay.
So
It's not fair.
it strings he does.
Okay. 18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
Last week on Playing It Straight, Jackie sent 2 straight men home, which means that all the gay guys who started are still at Sizzling Saddles. With 12 men left, will Jackie
You unlock Flame Aura at level 3 gay. How many levels are there?
Wrong
in the gay
again.
game. In the game. This game is secretly
now that
brilliant
the first
because are the gays going to suss each other out, but then the gays have to calculate whether or not their hyper-awareness of gay tendencies would out them as gay. You know what I mean?
Elimination night is over with. I cannot go by who I don't have chemistry with.
It's not just that the gay... No, like, literally everything about how they've structured and themed this feels more like a gay porn intro than it does anything involving television. This is bar none. As far as mainstream television is concerned, this one is dead on. This has to be one of the gayest things I've seen. It's up there.
I have to look at the characteristics and start.
But nothing is gayer than like action. Any action flick from the 80s and 90s is infinitely gayer. The 80s were so gay. So, like, it's just fucking strong dudes oiled up, and they just beckoned men to the box office with it, dude. Like fucking Predator and stuff like that, man. Every Schwarzenegger flick, they were like, you want to know what men love? Big rippling pecs. A couple of big fucking wiry biceps flexing into each other. Top Gun, one of the gayest films of all time.
Playing this game. So I chose Ryan to serve me breakfast in bed just because I thought, you know, what a better opportunity than this to figure out whether or not he's gay or straight. There's something about him I can't work out.
I think a lot of her attention and thought.
Oh, it's not just the volleyball scene, dude. That thing is full of homoeroticism. Full of it.
It's going to be all...
They only had to give plausible deniability by injecting a romance arc in there, but look, it exposed the truth of pretty much every branch of the military, which is that like it is predominantly about touching on but never exposing homosexual impulse.
All about the whole gay issue, and I have a lot of effeminate qualities. I'm into like fashion. I like to dress well, take care of myself.
Dude's in like bootcut jeans and a button down. He's like fucking to the nines.
I have a lot of...
Dude, men's fashion was abysmal.
Like toiletries, whatever.
Because of homophobia.
He's too pretty almost to be straight. Everything has to be matched. His hair has to be fixed.
I'm hoping that she doesn't start thinking twice.
Clear pipe opportunity. Oh
to
yeah,
establish that I'm straight.
100%.
Well, not only is
Take
she
my
gonna get the
breath
best breakfast she's ever
away.
had, it saved me from milking cows.
Wait, they have
This
to
morning
do
we got
farm
up pretty
work?
early and found out that we have new barn chores that we have to take care
Well,
of.
yeah, the barns are straight.
After the elimination last night, I can totally tell that it's becoming much more of a game now.
Now
Okay.
you understand boobs.
Disgusting. The tension, the energy is definitely picking up. It's there.
Dude,
so now
these
every day you're sizing
2000s.
people up, people are gonna start pegging everybody
They're
else
all
to be
dressed
gay.
like dads. It's so cool.
If I had to peg someone as being absolutely gay, I'm gonna say Ryan. We're sitting out there
Milk the
slopping
bull.
manure and, you know, schlepping all around the farm. He's back here, you know, romancing, courting the, the lady that we all want to be with. So, yeah. I mean, Ryan, I'm coming for you, bro. You better watch it.
Well, the advantage I have over other guys in this competition is that there's only one Ryan, and I happen to be that guy.
Ryan!
Yeah, Ryan, we know.
Ryan! He was rather late. I was getting like.
Wait, is she
so
lining up?
bored.
Dude, the
We have a
producers are
good-looking guy,
so
good-looking
smart.
breakfast. She's gonna have a good time. It was very important for me to get a kiss.
They're
to
so
convince
smart.
Jackie that
They
I'm straight.
know.
Good morning.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, this is it. But I have one request before you eat.
Okay.
You have to give me a hug.
Okay.
I have a little ditty I do with the ladies, which is you put
Bro, you have no ditties. And there are no ladies. This man is...
the rose, you tuck it into the back of the belt, and then therefore, when they give you a hug, they feel the rose.
Okay.
You feel it?
Do I what?
There's something up my back.
There's something.
No, you just stuck a rose between your ass cheeks, big guy. This is the gayest fucking move I have ever seen. This is not a little ditty. This is not a good thing. This is super gay.
What?
And it didn't go so well. So my whole plan was just like blew up in my face big time. That so did not work out.
What? Oh!
A few minutes.
Oh, thank you.
So, you know, I'm a smooth guy. I'm a smooth operator, if you will.
Oh, look at this.
So after I gave the breakfast to Jackie, I get a chance to look around. And the first thing I noticed on her wall was shelves with all of our pictures on it.
She just has fucking red yarn connecting them. This man claimed to have worn lipstick in the 1st grade, exploring his mother's makeup cabinet. Fucking photos of this, photos of that.
And I did, in fact, notice 2 were missing. It's a weird feeling knowing that it is a game and my picture could be off that wall someday.
Oh,
I would like for you to entertain me.
Look at how gay these
with
photos
the story.
are.
I can entertain you with a talent.
You have a talent?
I do.
Dude, homie's wearing boots on the bed?
I can catch things in my mouth from far distance.
Gotta convince her you're straight today, big guy. Homie's like, I don't waste a drop.
And then, in the middle of this wonderful breakfast that
Chatter says he is gay sitting. My guy.
I'm having.
Okay, look, there's plenty of things to be like, that was a little sus. This guy's just laying on his side.
He comes up with this genius idea of grapes.
You're gonna throw the
See, now that's gay sitting. See, laying is gay sitting. We had to know
grapes.
that.
Now, here's the deal. If I catch 3, you have to give me nothing crazy, just a little smooching, okay?
Okay. And I'm like, oh, lucky me, I can kiss you. From all the way over here, you're gonna catch this.
I'm good.
So he was all serious
This chick's
about it. He's getting his little stance ready. Okay, ready?
bi-sitting is a thing from Hassan's chat. What is bi-sitting? Can someone give me insight into that?
That's one.
I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready.
Send it.
Okay.
I gotta catch one more.
Focus. Focus.
Okay.
Ready. Okay.
Oh, wait, is it like this when I do this shit? Is this bi-sitting? Is this what? Do you guys make fun of me for this? I bi-sit?
Oh, dude.
At least for that, I get a kiss on the cheek. I still think I deserve a kiss, though. Maybe on the cheek or something.
Maybe on the cheek, yeah.
That cool?
Fuck!
I pulled the old trick, hey.
How's that comfortable? Because I use my legs and, you know, dude, look, I'm a Slav squatter, man. You don't realize. I'm a fucking Eastern European motherfucker. This is what my body was built for this. This is what, look, man, my people sprung from the Soviet bloc, man. This is what I do.
Give me a kiss on the cheek, and I turn my head and she kisses me on the lips.
You are terrible.
She kind of leans forward, initiating something else. So, you know, I'm gonna return the favor, and I kiss her. And then the next thing I know, I'm like really kissing Jackie, like for real.
Bro, this is a man not expecting he was gonna. Is he bad at kissing? That dude was horrible at kissing, and she looked good at kissing, which is kind of frustrating for me. Because she's got a little bit of like motion, you know, like there's like I'm like this is a good kiss wasted.
So, you know, I'm gonna return the favor, and I kiss her.
Like I'm shocked. She's legitimately no. A little bit of tongue is always tasteful and acceptable. I mean, like this chick's a good kisser, 100%. She's adept. This is a good kiss. Too much tongue right out of the gate, of course, is problematic. This was a good kiss. You can tell by the lip motion. She's got dexterity, you know?
Like really kissing Jackie, like for real. My plan.
And this dude's just pecking.
You're terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Thank you for breakfast.
She knows I'm not gay, and that's the point that I made, and it's really all I care about.
Dude, look, I think I was terrified of having sex for the first time. Like, the idea was very intimidating to me, and so I was the king of making out for 4 hours and just dry humping and pre-cumming and getting frustrated. That was what I did, okay? For all of, like, end of middle school through, like, all of high school. I just made out with people. I love kissing.
Guys,
I think it's sick. Okay, hold on.
Sitting that she does is not bi-sitting, okay? She's just like...
What does bi-sitting mean?
It's a meme in this community where
Show me the meme.
There's nothing I can show you. We just say like,
Who is this fucking beautiful woman?
if someone is sitting weird, we say it's bi sitting. Bi people represent certain kinds of behavior, okay? Clear iPhone cases, eating hot chip, lying, charging their phones, sitting,
Why is lying one of them?
cuff jeans, and also not being able to sit straight.
Okay, why does that?
Here, I'll just show you.
I'm.
Don't take offense to it.
Some model Hassan used to have on. Hassan is smart.
I'm not, because I don't do any of those things other than sit weird.
Okay, how long does it take for him to get here?
It says internet looking like you're giving birth. Why can't bisexuals just sit normally? Why are we all like this? The whole thing about bis not being able to sit in chairs is properly embarrassing.
Okay.
And it was also
You know what? Philosophically, it makes sense. Philosophically, I get it. You know? Because the whole premise of bisexuality is not fitting neatly into a mold, right? This idea of taking a chair, something that would otherwise be, you know, you sit in it this way and this way alone, and, you know, taking free, really taking liberties with how it is it can be used. She has, what does she have? She's got,
kind
heterochromia?
of Jeep though. Wrangler? Yeah, that's pretty gay.
Hassan would just bring this chick on and make him watch like he would bring her on and just make her watch fucking video essays. See, this is the thing where like Hassan was one of the few people when I hung with him, I felt like a true kinship in that like he also is like, okay. I was explaining this earlier, where Hassan and we've only really, I think we talked once at Creator Clash. We talked for a while about, one, having like really extreme ritualized hyperfixations on food. And like, we both do this thing where the dude and I both will like not make eye contact and like autistically info dump things. You know what I mean? And I kind of like, I got him in that moment where I was like, yeah, you're going to just fucking ramble like I'm going to ramble. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? I get that. Because it reminded me a lot. So that was the thing. It was like Hassan and I, we talked about our autistic kind of hyperfixation things, our food obsessions. And then I told him about the time Connor Eats Pants diagnosed me at a party with autism. And I was like, you know, maybe just chew on that too. You know what I mean? Maybe just chew on that too. I think a lot of people have been affirmed enough to not have to look far into it, but, you know, give it a look.
I was about to dive over there. The food's here, by the way. Okay.
All right, let's get into this.
Like
Yo, Hazel, thank you for the sub, dude.
Like we are. That guy, but how can I know?
So you're both autistic? No, you can't do that. He gets very awkward with girls. He's going to talk about the stuff he wants to talk about, and they're going to listen, okay? I've had girls get frustrated with me to the point to where I remember I had a girl over at my house. Like, this was probably like right before COVID. And I met her on Hinge that day, and she came over, and we were talking. And I was, like, rambling about some kind of, like... I think it was about... We were talking about, like, South America in particular. And I think I was going on about how... you know, heinously misconceived like Colombia is and how accessible it is in reality and how little actual interference I had by way of like crime and like, you know, there was no real like exploitation or anything to that extent, like to me as a tourist. Like it felt very amenable, you know what I mean? And how there's so much fear mongering around. And like I was doing it and doing it and doing it. And this chick like literally fucking grabbed my face and kissed me because I was like not looking at her. And I had been doing this. We had been talking for a couple of hours. I mean, like a couple of hours, and it was a lot of me, and I realize this now, asking her a question, she would answer it, and then I would autistically info dump about whatever she had said. You know what I mean? Like, that was it. I felt bad. She was talking about, like, the strip club she had gone to, and I had, like, insight into, like, the history of the specific gang that was, like, responsible for overseeing and occupying that strip club. and like its origins elsewhere, and its origin point is South America, which is what brought us there. And I was like, which is shocking because, and like this was a while where I realized that this woman was like, she just wanted to have sex to the point to where actually it was kind of fucked up. This is the first time I've ever like really like, I remember we had sex and everything, and it was good. I remember being like, do you want to take a shower? You know, because I'm going to take a shower. And she was like, with you? I was like, fuck. Okay, yeah, you don't have to, you know? And I was like, she just went home. She just nutted and went home. She fucking just like cleaned up with some like paper towels in the bathroom and went home. I don't know. She just did it. I was like, all right, fucking cool. She was cool. But it was the first time I've been like, oh shit, I got real used. Yeah, I got, all right. You know what? Fucking cool. She just wanted to fuck. That was it. That was it. It was cool, though. I was in. So you're a human dildo, kind of. Sorry, I'm comfortable having sex with you, but not comfortable taking a shower with you? That's kind of how it felt, but I don't know. I didn't feel weird. Were you not in the expectation that was casual? Well, there's a difference between casual and, like, I'm not going to, like, hop in the shower after. Like, I'm down. Like, you know, like, that kind of stuff doesn't matter to me, right? I'm not trying to have sex with her in the shower. She was just like, no, she was literally like she said with you. And I was like, oh, the fuck? Also, that was a weird sexual encounter. I think she had only really had like a couple of partners before me. Like she had like a really long-term boyfriend. And like did not communicate well. It was weird. It was a weird one. It was a weird one. Like, do you know the, okay. Wait, second, two, right? Like one she didn't repeat. My mom apologizes for that. She had a weird night. She's fine. It was cool. I don't know. This was the thing. Like, all right. So what happened was that we had sex, and like during it, I remember being like, I don't know how like into this she is. You know what I mean? Like not as if she didn't. I was like, I don't know if I'm like getting her off, you know? And I had this fucking thing where I don't know. I felt like we'd been going for a bit. And then I asked her, you know, because she seemed a bit disengaged. I'm not sure what it was. She just seemed like she was muffling herself. What's the right word for this? It looked like she like was afraid to express or evoke something. So she was just kind of like it was just kind of like she was like she was obscuring something. And I remember like asking like, you know, like, all right, well, like, is there something you like? Because I typically ask like, what do you like? Like, what do you want me to do? I'll fucking do it. I don't care. What is it? Do you need me to throw up? I don't, just tell me. We'll figure it out. And, you know, so I asked her, and then she was like, I'm not going to come again. Like, I thought that you were like in pain and like unhappy. I didn't know you were having a good time. Just like not even nonverbal. Like it was like the whole time. And I was like, okay. Okay. Well, I guess we could do that. I guess we can end then? And she was like, no, you need to come. And like, you know, so we did that. But then like, yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, we had fun, whatever. You want to come, I don't know, look at my Legos and take a shower? She's like, I'm going to go. Like, all right. Yeah, maybe she thought I was gay because I expressed my emotions. Oh, shit. I didn't think about that. She's like, this guy's been to one too many countries. It's very gay to travel. Real men stay put. Did you see your hairdryer? Fuck. That was it. It was bi-sitting. Do you think it was the bi-sitting? It kind of was. I was very crisscross applesauce about it. But yeah, that was the weird thing. She was very non-communicative. That was probably, honestly, the weirdest sex I'd ever had. was that time. That was weird. Because I was like, I'm going to be honest, I was fucking sending it. Because I'm like, this clearly isn't working because she's not feeling good. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like trying new thing. Like I'm like really, she's not very communicative. She's very like, just like bracing the whole time. And I'm like fucking, but like I'm trying, man. I'm like a fucking, you know when you see those people who are like in front of like Nottingham Palace trying to make the guards laugh? I felt like that, but like with my cock. Turns out, you know, either, you know, she lied to me, which is probably likely. It's more likely she didn't come than that she did, if I'm being real. She's like, I'm not going to be able to do it again. You know how to get to me. That's right. Probably came too many times. Yeah, no.
Coming
Easy.
up, the competition intensifies. And when the guys try to out each other, accusations fly.
Eddie's gay!
And tempered guys try to out each other, accusations intensifies. And when the
This is, you're already draped around. This is so gay. How many times have you made a girl come in one session? 0.
guys try to out each other, accusations fly.
Eddie's gay!
And tempers
You could not have said Eddie's gay in a gayer way than that.
flare.
Yeah, and I like to see kick
The female orgasm is a myth.
my ass as well.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Dude, you want to know what? I remember in the 8th grade, this girl I was crushing on, she said that, I remember this. This was the most horrifying thing I'd ever heard. I was crushing on this girl. We were flirting at karaoke. And she was like, girls don't have orgasms. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? And she was like, girls have orgasms when guys come inside them. That is what Texas is doing. This is how... Who fed it? This was in earnest. That's insane. Procreative dogma. That was an earnest, honest to God. Like, she's like, well, you know, you have an orgasm when a man comes inside of a vagina. No, you don't. No. Like, there was some fucking, like, magical property. Like, it was, like, fucking vaginal icy hot or something. You know? Like, oh, whoa, what was that? Like, that was what she thought. It was like an activating gel. That was her belief of what a female orgasm was. And like any good 8th grader, of course I was like, you are absolutely right. That is exactly how it happens.
Today we're gonna go play real cowboy and do some rodeo activities.
Now, less guys, and I can watch them even more closely.
Guys, I'm only going to ever tell you weird sexual encounters. We're not going to recount my greatest hits. Like I'm fucking Donald Trump on Stern or something, man. You only get the bad... You guys are being like, dude, you ever make a fucking girl come so hard she folds into a pretzel and says, I'm a pretzel, dip me in fucking beer cheese because I'm a pretzel, I'm a little pretzel. Like, no, stop. These aren't things that, look, if you're going to ask me these questions, what I want you to think about first, okay, is to have a little bit of respect for your mothers. When you invoke their experiences like this, when you bring that into the forefront, it's fucking brutal for them as women who I think want to be sexually autonomous and own their sex, you know? It's just...
Every little thing I analyze.
Do you like that?
I like the leg kick.
You're kind of sizing people up. Do you like that?
I like the leg kick.
You're kind of sizing people up.
I think
Yeah,
Buzz
you
is
are.
gay. Here's my list. John, gay. Bill is
definitely gay.
I'm getting that wrist action down.
They all think they're gay.
Gay with my gaydar. I think Sharif may be homosexual.
Why does he have? Does he have a little bandito mask on?
Who's gay? Eddie's gay. Eddie's
Eddie, Eddie is gay.
He is so gay in every way.
Chris, the Kevin Spacey wannabe. Now, Chris is definitely gay.
Ryan is probably gay. We've got a whole new event here. We're gonna have dude roping. Whoever's the winner, that's your prize. Hey! You get to spend some time with the lady. I'm coming.
Guys, to wrap this up real quick, okay? There is one magic bullet, okay? When it comes to sex in any capacity, especially if you're a man, you are going to, I think more than anything, become aware of the fact that the majority of women's sexual experiences are fucking somewhere on the scale between unfulfilling and traumatic, okay? There's somewhere in there in that if you don't have to even learn how to eat pussy, okay? It will help. I mean this. If there's one thing that you can do to set yourself miles apart from other men, it's real easy. What you do is before you have sex, you say, I have a 14-inch cock. I've got a huge, giant cock, and they'll be like, thank God, I need giant cocks. I need a massive, true fucking horse-hung man. I need a fucking centaur cock in and around my hole. And that's what you need, okay? No, okay, guys, I'm serious. Okay, look, if you want to set yourself apart, I mean miles apart from other men, just do this. Look at the person you're about to have sex with and say, what do you like? It's super easy.
Look to you, honey.
There was two groups. We all had to line up, and then we'd run towards her, and the first one who got across the ribbon without being lassoed by the ranch hands behind us.
Show me.
Could
I want to give you what you like. Let me know what that is. I'm down.
Have a picnic with her.
Oh, it's a big horse-hung 14-inch wiener? Drats. $100 million in my bank account, Bugatti? Drats.
Mark, set, go!
It gives you a chance to really kind of show your masculinity to Jackie. And it's an adrenaline rush. It's an aggression. It's definitely a manly type environment. You know, it's you against this beast.
Yeah, they're trying to find the gay one. No, see, if you're slow, you're gay. There's no such thing as a fast gay man, obviously. So I'm glad they did
All I could
this.
think about was a romantic affair with Jackie.
That was a very gay way of saying it.
All I could think about was a romantic affair with Jackie.
That's gay.
But yeah,
A romantic affair with Jackie.
Mark, set.
You gotta focus. That's the only way that you can win this game.
I'm coming to you.
I can rise to the occasion because I want to win. I always want to win everything I do.
Set, go.
You're taking off and you're running just as hard as you can. And then all of a sudden you hear galloping behind you. And so I just look to my left. Next thing I know,
Like, he's like running from a horse. He's like, I can only think about having heterosexual sex with Jackie. That's it. You know what I love? I'm a straight man, but thank God for Austin. Haha. Brother, you don't have to clarify that you're straight. Austin is hot. Like this is it's the strangest thing when everyone's like, bro, I'm straight. But like, dude, you can be straight most of the time and be like, I maybe would fuck Austin. This dude's pretty hot. I could do that. You're not. Quit thinking of sexual identity as like being fixed and permanent and definitive.
there's a rope and a horse right beside Alex. The thought of being stampeded.
Yeah, no, you're right, Knowles. I will only fuck Austin if he RPs his Raj.
By a horse freaks me out.
Getting chased by horses and lassoed by cowboys was not the funnest thing in the world. It was a little weird running from a stampede like that.
I don't think I'm Austin's type, by the way. I don't think it matters either way.
Luciano and John won. I was happy about this because they both needed some help anyway.
Oh, honey.
I had this plan.
Oh, honey.
I had everything packed away. And have a seat.
My strategy was...
Twinks would be my type, too. That old photo of you was his type? Yeah, no. I've had my own twink death.
It was basically just to get to know her.
2014 Wake might have been his thing, for sure.
It's been so hard with everybody in her face all the time.
So what do you think about today?
Yeah, today was...
There you go.
He made me laugh, and I think a lot of women would agree with me that laughter is the best way into a girl's heart.
Well, since I'm a Georgia peach, you will have to have a peach. Sound good?
That's exactly what I wanted.
Really? We got that connection.
Dude, what lazy fucking producers didn't peel the fucking stickers off these fruits?
Jackie is definitely not the
Gay?
innocent girl that she appears. She is doing a very
Dude,
good job
when's
of
Jackie gonna
portraying
come
what
out as
she
gay?
wants us to see.
And I'm really enjoying getting to know you. I'm just having a good time. And you seem like you're enjoying yourself.
I am. I'm having a blast.
John is a sweetheart, but there's something about him, and I wonder if he's acting.
And I was like, Jenny boy. Time is up, huh? So I crash your party.
Love to see John go just because he annoys the hell out
Oh,
of me.
dude, he's been
a
thinking
nice
about
guy,
a romantic
but I think
affair
he's
with
just
her.
Full of crap. There's a possibility that he may be gay just because he's trying so
Am I an
hard.
otter?
What does a guy have to do to get...
Do I have a gay sexual archetype at this point? What are all of them? There are so many.
Date with you.
I'm a jock. Yeah, I got it.
God.
A jock. What's a twunk? What the fuck is a twunk, man? The fuck is that?
How are you doing? How are you doing after that? Mwah.
This is, dude, I think it's captivating just how granular. Like, it's the one thing I think is amazing is that there is this immutable and shameless hypersexual quality to men regardless of where it is they direct it. This need to go as granular and hyper-specified as possible in defining your sexual appetite is so uniquely male in that way. We're gonna give this we're gonna give this a name. It needs a name. It needs a big name.
Luciano, I believe, is gay. He's way too worried about his appearance, just cares about the way he looks way too much.
I may look like I'm this most...
A twink hunk? What's a hunk then? This is educational?
I think I know what's going on here. This man has been realigned. He's a yestergay.
What's a yesterday?
A lot of men bounce around from label to label, never quite finding their proper gay home. My hunch is that this gentleman has gone from a twink to a twunk to a twank.
What's a twunk?
Twink and a hunk. A twink with muscles, but still hairless.
So smooth.
Oh, incredibly smooth. A twank on the other
Yeah, but I'm not hairless, so what the fuck
hand.
is that gonna
Twank
be?
is no good. That's a twink and a skank. Essentially a rag doll, just being passed around from twink to twunk to...
See, I think I'd like twanks. I like a bit of skankiness. I'm a big fan.
Wait a minute. What's an otter?
Subsection of bear. Still hairy,
Okay.
but where a bear generates his power through sheer mass alone, the otter generates his power through extraordinary quickness, cunning, and skill.
That is a lot to keep in your head to maintain a lifestyle.
It's very difficult to maintain the lifestyle of a twank versatile, because this often leads to a lot of self-hatred and denial, especially among the religious or political types. So they try and
I'm a wolf? Dude, at what point are we just furries? That's also an amazing thing. Is like there's a massive like furry contingency, right? Amongst like gays. Am I wrong? But I feel like okay, no, I know I'm not wrong because like there's a lot of people who are like wearing like dog masks. I went to like a pride bar thing like last year and I was like amazed. It wasn't a pride bar, it was like at a bar during a pride event. And I was like, there's a lot of like dog masks and like muzzles. That's leather places. Oh man, pups. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's very niche. I don't know how you keep up with all this. Like there are many genres. It's like talking to people. I'll tell you what. I can't decide what's more fucking complex. talking to metalheads about the music they like or talking to gay men about the men they like, it is equally nuanced. I cannot keep up. I cannot keep up with this Ben and Jerry's ass hyper tabulation in specification of taste. It is insane. No, man. That's skewer core pig fuck metal. Like, all right, fuck it.
Align their sexual orientation through therapy.
So he's not gay anymore.
Yeah, that's a hotly debated topic, isn't it? I, for one, am of the belief that some things can't be thrown in the trash, Frank, and your sexuality is one of them.
I totally agree.
Huh.
Some cocks can't be unsucked.
So is it a case of forgetting or is it denying?
Neither.
Okay. I'm going to go back to the show because we've derailed this too many times.
Confident, cocky. I don't know. I've had people come, tell me so many different things.
Well, I think some guys
What
are
comes down?
intimidated by you. I really do.
Luciano, that man is beautiful. Like, not even hot. He's like on a whole other level of beautiful. I mean,
I can't pay attention to anything. I've got the
physical
worst fucking
appearance,
ADHD,
to kinda
man.
Protect myself.
Aha. Aha.
Damn, did I? Should have said that part.
I'm focusing on actually opening up a little bit more. We really have to start pulling her towards him a little bit more.
This has been great. Thank you so much.
Dude, the glasses from the 2000s were awful. These dad glasses. Whoa, straight move!
Coming up,
This
things
chick is
heat
really
up
hot.
when the guys try to out each other.
Every day.
And tempers flare.
Yeah, and I like to see you kick my ass as well.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Right? We all agree she's so hot because of how straight we are. Right, Chad?
Oh, yeah. So we got back from rodeo, and we were told that there was going to be a barn dance, and we had to pick out shirts.
Dark Blue called it. Sorry, guys.
We went and chose from a rack of clothes, and everybody was just grabbing things right and left.
Said Dark Blue. I called it.
Well, blue's my color, so immediately I call dibs on the blue shirt. So Chad grabs my shirt. We end up playing
No, I
tug-of-war.
agree with you, Elliot. I think that it's one of the most astounding things about, it's a very well-developed and considered and documented and expressed culture with, a lot of flavor within it.
Hanger.
No, I can't let it go.
I called it, so fair's fair.
Ryan, he's obviously very flamboyant. All the qualities of
Corporate
gay guy.
communications.
Beautiful shirt.
This is crap. I was totally unhappy with my outfit. This
Color is
shirt,
gay.
And I use the term loosely. It looked like a bowl of mint chocolate chip ice cream had sex with a tablecloth.
Dude, we know mint chocolate chip ice cream and tablecloths are both straight. Are both male, at least. Which means he's thinking of gay stuff. To be a wolf, you have to have muscle and a lot of hair, but you can't be really bulky. You have to have a small waist and lean athletic look, not a bulky so I'm a wolf.
Dumbass.
Bradley.
Okay, I'll be a
just
wolf.
Pay attention to his appearance. He spends a lot of time in front of the mirror. With that, he fits the bill of the stereotypically gay guy.
We got to the barn
That's Trainwreck's type.
dance, and we were introduced to our dance.
See, I'm like very effeminate twinks would be more my type probably. I feel like I hope you don't think this is me farming bait here, by the way. I'm thinking openly about this, in a Kinsey scale way.
Dance instructor, Sally.
Who's the female? Come on, you're the female, you're the female. Oh, yeah, all right, you're the female then. Gotta be the female.
So we had to partner up. One person had to be the male and one person had to be the female, which was, a little bit embarrassing.
What's my sexuality? I have only been sexually responsive to women personally, or at least femininity in general. I kissed a man to test it. I made out with a dude at a bar in Thailand for a bit, and just didn't feel aroused. Attractive dude, probably would have been my type. Just didn't feel it. No, it was a man. It was like a dude who was there. So you date a trans woman? Yeah. I mean, I can't see why I wouldn't. If I were attracted to them, of course. But I haven't found myself historically being attracted to many of the trans women I've met. One of them, yeah, but it's been less common personally. which I hope isn't like offensive. I just, thus far. Wait, that makes me bi? But like, there are plenty of like, I try to just be like, if I'm attracted to them, I'm attracted to them. Do you know what I mean? That's it. I don't want to hyper tabulate it, you know?
So I walk into this barn dance, and there's all these guys dancing. I have never seen that before in my life. There was guys...
Apparently Ludwig... I don't think it's that, like... Look, at the end of the day, it's not like this, like, fucking cool coming-of-age story. I think that the fact that dudes don't... Like, I don't know. I think it's weird and, like... Not necessarily problematic, but the one thing I do know, like, working in fashion especially, is that a lot of people... Because you meet a lot of gay men. A lot of them have, like, a fixation on straight men in this concept of, like, turning straight men. And I do get that. You know what I mean? Because I think that, it's, like, harder to get. I think that men are pretty sexually open, and so there's, like, a sort of, like, golden goose concept to it that is attractive in that regard. But, like, in no universe am I, like, up for the turning at this point. Like, if I want to fuck a guy because I see them and I'm really attracted to them, that's for me to deal with at that point. Thus far, it hasn't happened. You know what I mean? But I think that everyone owes it to themselves as human beings to, like, try, on a very cursory kind of level to identify whether or not they'd be into something or not. You know what I mean? Like, if you haven't, I think you're doing yourself a disservice. You don't know until you try. I tried to know. Wasn't all that into it. That's the thing.
They were gay, they were dancing.
So dating women is harder compared to dating men? No, I don't think that at all. I think that we have very different gendered expectations in regards to sex and when to give it and how to give it. And I think that men are taught to seek a sort of social status and value in sexual conquest, and I think that resonates regardless of whether or not you're gay or straight, whereas women are taught that, their virtue is in their prudence and that they should remain such. You know what I mean? Guys, you guys really want to, like, I don't know if people really want to, I'm not going to bait bisexuality to you guys. That is not fair. As a, I think representation's important. If I thought I was, I'd be calling myself bi. I am receptive to the thought of being attracted to any human being. But, like, I don't want your headcanon to go crazy here. I kissed a dude, it did not turn me on, and that was that.
With straight guys dance with gay guys. I was just kind of taken back by everything.
When Jackie arrived at the barn dance, all the attention...
You're surreal for that.
Oh, thank you. All right, I appreciate that.
Lee was focused on her.
Ryan's a little flamboyant. Actually, a lot flamboyant.
Here's a chart. Is this not safe for work? Okay, gay men. Are you a jock, otter, bear, or wolf? What's your body type? Okay. Build, thin or athletic. Okay, lean, muscular, semi-hairy, any age. Yeah, this is probably more me, wolf. I'm not super hairy, but I'm fairly hairy. The social stigma is so strong. If I was at all bisexual, I don't think I'd know. This is so detailed. This is insane. Dude, adversary, hang down. Chill, big guy. Chill with the incel rhetoric here, my guy. Okay, so chub, real big. Okay. Bull, super built. Hair maybe, age any. Dwayne, The Rock Johnson. I like how everything needs to be categorized. Well, I think it's interesting in a world where, like, for instance, when it comes to, like, you don't have that implicit variability that you have in hetero relationships where there's, like, male and female, and identity in your own relationship probably is something we seek, We just have a lot of ingrained expectations in hetero dynamics, Okay. Back to the show.
He like moves his arm and gesticulates a lot, and he just kind of plays it too well to not.
No shows like this when look for porn of women with certain body types. What do you mean? Of course there is, dude. You have fucking slim, thick, fucking slim and stacked, fucking, you know, I don't know, big naturals. You got so much dumb shit. Fucking pog, pag, petite. Bust, like, dude, no, there are tons of muscle mommy, dude. Trust me, men are doing this regardless. We're not there. I'll tell you what, it's not as poetic. We don't have like fucking, you know, spirit animal astrology archetypes that we're ascribing to it, but we describe in great detail what we want to have sex with.
Not be.
Spinning around. What are you doing? All right, go crazy.
John gets on my last nerve. He's always in Jackie's face, and he's like, look at me, over here, Jackie. You know, this guy is the most obviously gay guy of the group.
Left arm, I'm down. A little left arm action.
I need a list of these tags. Brother, just look it up. They're out there.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
That's the one thing is like, dude, men have no... Look, dude, we've got BBW. What else do we have? Like, dude, we've got so many. Men have, I'm telling you, men, gay or straight, have stopped at no lengths to describe what they want to have sex with and search for it. No lengths. They are insane.
Eddie is definitely a threat. I think that she's certainly very physically attracted to him. If I feel like I'm in a position where I can get him eliminated from the competition.
Do you think straight women have those tags for straight men? I think that straight women are looking for competent and considerate of my orgasm. The bar is low. I do think that they do have, like, you know, thoughts and considerations. I don't know. It's socialized very differently. You know what I mean? Of course they do, but...
Then, you know, I'm going to take my shot.
Let's get a shot.
They're like, fucking, I don't know. Someone I feel comfortable sleeping next to.
Let's go to a shot. Let's go. Let's go.
People really do. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that you're going to see the optical success of traditionally attractive men and think that that means that that's all that's being looked for. But everywhere I go, I see women dating men who are infinitely less attractive than they are. You know what I mean? Like, everywhere. The bar is literally like, you know, like conscientious, considerate of my pleasure, you know, somewhat, you know, self-directed.
I decided that it would be a good strategic move to get Eddie drunk. I'd say, hey, Eddie, let's go do a tequila shot. And then we'd go up to the bartender, get a couple of tequila shots.
Okay, they're sussing out Eddie
I'm a
here.
bartender myself, so I use this trick at work. We killed the shots. While he was talking about, oh, wow, that was so good, whatever, I spit mine back in my beer. The end
bar's
result
in
was that
hell.
Eddie got
It's close.
Really smashed in the span of 20 minutes.
I am from Cuba.
I believe Bradley wanted to get Eddie drunk just to make Eddie slip up and either say something or do something to insinuate his sexuality.
La la la, la la la.
Bradley came over to me and he said, look, you know, Eddie's getting wasted. This is what I'm doing.
You want to guess what my tequila shot is?
Bradley's a thinker. He's playing the game pretty smart.
Dude, I'm not...
I like what I'm hearing there, Bradley.
He's singing? That's very
he's
gay.
over there, like, you know,
Oh, he's
around,
dancing?
whatever.
Uh-oh.
I think he's, you know, he's about done for the evening. So at that point, I took the liberty of walking over. And I ripped it right in his face.
Oh, no. Heterosexual dynamics, especially, like, very, like, athletic ones, are very homoerotic. That's, like, classically hetero thing. Okay. Bro, wait, someone farted? Wait, they're straight.
Right in his face.
Oh, dude. That one's straight.
Ryan farted.
Oh,
in,
man.
Eddie's
Tactical fart. Tactical fart. That was a misdirect.
general vicinity.
That is the most disgusting thing I have ever heard in my life.
I made sure I turned around quickly to find out where she was, because, you know, I was like, dude, I'm toast if she heard that. I think maybe the next couple ranches over harder.
I think that there's in a lot of ways this prison of expectation that men inhabit, you know, of maintaining this, like, you know, uncompromised frame of traditional masculine imperatives, and, you know, being you know, the heterosexuals among them, and, you know, homosexuality is vilified on a linguistic level, you know. You literally grow up calling everything you dislike being, like, you know, gay, and, like, I think that there's a lot of, like, you know, just like general curiosity that gets smothered in that, you know? And so it makes its way out elsewhere. If anything, it's cathartic. It's why, dude, it's why people in sports, I think, are so into spanking asses. You know what I mean? Like why that happens so much. It's such a bizarre phenomenon. It has to come from that. It has to. Because, like, they, like, in no other universe is it that it's very common. I think it's just people being like, I can fucking do this here, you know? And I don't have to fucking, you know, dissect its relevance to my identity as a man.
You did not have to fart over here.
By, you know, grade school instinct, you immediately turn to the guy next to you and you point the finger. So I was like, you know, saying that Eddie did it.
That is crying.
I have a unique sense of humor. I really do. What I think's funny, a lot of people probably don't think's too cute.
To fart in front of somebody's face so it can rise up into your nostrils, that's a little bit much, I think.
I really don't know exactly
Okay,
what
yeah.
happened. All
You
I
know
heard
what,
was
dude?
Eddie swearing. I think the alcohol got to him a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Ryan's a loudmouth.
Dude, I bet she doesn't like cursing, man. She's a small-town girl.
It's next to Eddie. He smells good.
I don't wear any cologne. It must be my Old Spice deodorant.
Or your...
Honestly, people really don't understand just how effective the whole, like, dumb Hillary Duff ad campaigns of being like, you know, you shouldn't say that that's gay. Like, that stuff kind of fucking worked a little bit. We made fun of it for a bit, but over time, people stopped saying gay for the things they disliked. Like, those initiatives were somewhat effective. Kids are impressionable, and what you normalize is certainly something that goes, like... Yeah, and also that's another reason why visibility is so important, and why this whole initiative to, like, stamp out trans visibility in discourse and in schools, etc., is so problematic, is that, you know, borderline forced representation and visibility is exactly what brought about the social and in turn, you know, legislative change that homosexual people were, like, yearning for so long, right? The legalization of gay marriage. So much of it was, over time, the more we speak about it, the more we thrust it into pop culture and into narratives, the more people come to grips with the, you know, reality of their own identity and develop the courage to own it publicly. And in turn, people are like, oh shit, I have a gay son, or, you know, one of my best friends is gay, one of my grandkids are gay. You know, that is what over time makes people, you know, drop this kind of performance of contempt, you know? Like, that's really it. It's like they think that is like, okay, this is a bad thing. I've been told it's a bad thing. I shouldn't be it. We got to stay vigilant about it. And then over time, they're like, oh shit, these are people, and I know them, and I love them. That's strange. The same thing's going to happen with trans people, man. You're going to learn in real time that there are a larger than presently known percentage of people who are at their core trans, and then you're gonna get the hysteria from the right saying that, like, look at what's happened when we say that this is trans and fucking never do. No, it's just gonna be that you finally built a world that was, you know, habitable for people of divergent identities, and now they're fucking who they are and they're happy. Get the fuck over it. You just have to have one transfer. 100%. Every single person who presently harbors transphobic sentiment would quite literally augment their entire fucking identity, their entire stance, having, like, one good conversation with a trans person.
Yeah, Ryan just has...
Even for Starfield, for having... well, I mean, I'll be real. That was kind of gay of Starfield.
An uncanny ability to egg people on and push people. It was just a matter of time before it was going to happen. If not with Eddie, it was going to happen with somebody.
Do you want to hold my hand or anything?
Not really. I don't want to touch you in any way.
Do you want to sit on my lap?
Uh-oh.
We can, we'll get together.
Look, dude, maybe you should concentrate on that.
The two gayest are going at it.
I want to concentrate on you, Eddie.
No.
Huh?
How are they going to go about this?
I really didn't know what to think. I was rather disappointed. You know what? I'm going to bed. I really don't want anything to do with it. Bye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I felt the tension, and it truly made me feel awkward.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Dude, I will bust your the head open, all right?
I used to be pretty transphobic and gender critical back in 2019. I was similar. I agree. I wasn't like transphobic in the sense that like I was standoffish towards trans people, but I held a lot of like, you know, beliefs, especially in regards to like trans inclusion in sports, that I think was pretty important for me to really have to confront. And talking with actual trans athletes and female athletes as well was much more significant to me than any amount of you know, quote unquote, like, you know, I think that I was operating under a lot of like internalized, I don't know if misogyny is really the word, but like this belief on some level that I had to look at like actual metrics to confirm the reality of trans inclusion in sports, which was important. Talking with trans people and trans athletes was significant because one, it helps reframe like just how trivial the idea of athletics are in like in an existential sense, like when the alternative is alienating individuals from the little sense of community and belonging and purpose they have, you know, especially in a world that's already hostile to them. Your fucking, you know, quote unquote, like record just isn't as significant as, you know, the lives of trans kids. But the more significant caveat, even beyond that, is that even on an actual, like even on a statistical level, trans women were not dominating in any capacity, not like cis women in athletics. And in the event that you had a competitive trans woman competing, like we had like Leah Thomas, for instance, right? Leah Thomas's like shift in performance from prior to transitioning to after transitioning is exactly what you'd expect a performance chasm to look like between a man and a woman, down to the percentage differential in time. It's actually fucking insane. Like down to like she was actually slower than you'd expect in comparison to her male times. It was like actually pretty fucking insane in that regard, you know, like realizing that, oh wait, HRT is actually effective. Yo, IKEA, thank you for the 5. That means a lot, dude. Thank you. Still segregated by religion. Other side came. Yeah, of course. I just think that this obsession with it is a way for individuals to, you know, scientifically substantiate their discomfort with trans women in general. Do you know what I mean? And I think that there's a lot of people who get high and mighty about this whole, like, you know, quote unquote, like scientific realism of it all, of being like, well, I mean, they were born as men, so they're men. It's like, nah, I mean, like, look, man, like you have your biological, like chromosomal sex, and then you have your experience of gender, and those are different things, you know, and it's been well documented through history, and those who experience it should be able to own it and be that, you know what I mean? That's important, right? Well, Leah isn't even ranked in the top 50 nationally. Yeah. Keep kids out of it. Kids aren't a part of it at all. Kids are only as into it as, like, look, the way I see it is that when I was a kid, by the time I was old enough to know what sex was, I was old enough to know that men were having it with other men. Do you know what I mean? And as far as I see, there are going to be trans people. They are going to be around. They are going to be represented. In some kid, probably as young as 8, as soon as they know what gender is going to be able to say, why is this person that? You know what I mean? And they deserve to be told that some people are going to be born away and feel something else. You know, they're going to be born with, all their boy parts, but they may feel that they are a girl, you know? And we have, historical data substantiating the existence of this, right? Transitioning isn't real, in the sense that, like, hormone blockers are entirely reversible. They literally, hormone blocking or puberty blocking is, like, really crude language, when the reality is that it's essentially delaying, it's pausing it. You know what I mean? It really isn't the problem that people think it is, right? Your kid isn't going to be trans because they found out that trans people are trans, unless they are trans. Now, let's say you have like a rogue actor, right? Like a teacher who's like trying to prescribe trans identity to people. Of course that'd be problematic. That person should be fired. You know what I mean? But I think it's critical, actually, that people who are like kids who may be trans are raised in an environment that affirms and supports their identity, because it's going to keep a lot of kids from killing themselves. You know what I mean? I really think that's important. I'm a 6'5" trans woman. It do be hard out there. Oh, I bet. I think that there's definitely some difficulty in that. But yeah, I don't think that kids are really being brought into it. I think that in the event that you have a rogue actor, we should absolutely intervene. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, for me, the reality is that for whatever, I think that the reality is that kids are absolutely able to hear about something existing without being it. I knew what homosexuality was from the time I knew what sex was, and I didn't turn out gay. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't like, oh shit, people can be gay. I'm gonna go fuck men now. I want to fuck men. Like, no, like, you are that or you aren't. That it's kind of undermining the whole premise of it. You know what I mean? Like, the whole premise of it is like, you are these things. Do you know what I mean? What about RCTA, a race change to another? I frankly don't really know to what extent we have well-documented, like, historical instances of that existing. So it just kind of seems like kind of a red herring. You know what I mean? Like we have, like, really well-documented trans experiences throughout history, throughout many cultures, and we don't really see this being a thing. So I'm not sure that that's something I really want to entertain. It kind of feels like it's just meant to derail trans discourse right now. People can't identify as the race they feel. I'm saying that I don't think that that kind of, like, experience or dysphoria is necessarily as prevalent as you may make it out to be there. You know what I mean? It just seems a bit disingenuous. The opposite example proves the point more. Gay people pray to be straight and get told by all of society to be straight, but they can't become straight, so what's the chance they have the subtle tricks? Exactly, 100%. So I'm not totally sure. Like, I don't think it's really worth dignifying until there's, like, more interesting data or historicity to it personally. But, you know, I don't know. I'm open to people pursuing what they find fulfillment in. I'm talking about medication and operations, being aware and have information. Well, kids aren't doing that. Is entirely different than pushing the narrative onto kids. I don't really know what narrative you think's being pushed onto kids, but I can assure you it's not happening, man. In order to transition, even on a by way of, like, you know, puberty pausers as they are, right? You have to go through really rigorous psychological evaluation. You know what I mean?
After the barn dance, I was so frustrated. I just went back to my room and I went to bed.
We came back to the house. I was hoping.
Can we figure out who the gay dude is, chat? Okay? It's the year's 2000, all right? We haven't even started trans discourse yet, okay? We're here to figure out who's not being the man, all right? You got to be a big, strong man.
You know, just kind of get away from everybody, go to the hot tub, relax. Eddie, out of nowhere, stumbles towards the hot tub. He's just wearing his white little boxer briefs and falls into the hot tub.
Sitting there, you know, getting in the hot.
As a woman who's historically attracted to gay men, I'm obsessive, Luciano, brother. My sister did musical theater. That was what she did. I watched my sister be the beard to many very gay men. In fact, it was one of the most tragic parts of... And then, like, as I got older, and they'd, like, circle back and, like, in an unsolicited way DM me once I was of age, was very affirming, you know, because they weren't out yet, but they were like, hey, Wake, hope all's well. I was like, yeah, all right, bud. Just thinking about old Wake. Yeah,
hot tub.
Narrative is talking about sexuality with kids that have no grasp of the concept. Use your brain. Yeah, but I think you're being like... I think that you're imposing a degree of naivete on kids that are just super disingenuous. I was talking about sex and, like, looking up sex and trying to understand sex when I was 8 years old, dude. Like I don't know. Presuming that your kid has no curiosity or impulse towards sex is really like puritanical and weird to me.
With his tidy whities on, which first off is, like, you know, my first flag. You shouldn't drink so much, maybe you slip up a little bit.
But then, Ryan started antagonizing.
Bro, they're in there in the... I'm talking to you. All right. I hear you.
No. And when
I think generally speaking, in the event that you have rogue actors prescribing sexual and gender identity to people, that's one thing. It's not happening
this
here.
is enough.
I think Luciano's gay too.
I don't want to get myself caught up into this situation.
See, he knew when to pull out. But he also went to the hot tub with Eddie and Ryan. You know what I mean?
Luciano's a smart guy, so he kind of saw what was about to happen. He just kind of scoots off out of the hot tub. That's when the fun began.
Brother.
Apologize to me.
Come in. You're making me trip.
Over here.
He invited me to sit down next to him. So I did, because I do want to find out if he's gay or not.
Also, like, dude, I don't know if you guys know this, puberty blockers aren't only given to people who are trans. Like, that stuff that's, like, used medically to delay puberty for people who may be starting it too early. I mean, like, they are entirely reversible, entirely capable. It's... Don't do it, man. This isn't going to be, like, in the event that you have the odd instance of someone who feels as if this was misapplied, this is a part of the growing pains of learning how to, you know, broadly, culturally, and systemically integrate, you know, historically substantiated identities. You know what I mean? And it just takes time. There might be some missteps. There are going to be some people who say, like, oh, shit, I wasn't this. You know what I mean? I thought I was, but I wasn't. The psychological evaluations will become more comprehensive and precise. It'll all be good. But I don't know anyone who's... I know a couple people who thought that, you know... I had a friend, for instance, right, who felt pretty invalid in one of his relationships and, you know, was kind of in a difficult part of their lives and thought, like, maybe something's just not right. And I think that a lot of trans rhetoric can, you know, to some people who are thinking, like, maybe something's just fundamentally fucked with me, be somewhat seductive. But, you know, he tried transitioning briefly, like socially, and saw that it wasn't working and it wasn't him, and then he backed out. You know what I mean? And I think that the reality of gender is that it shouldn't be seen as this, like, harsh binary of, like, there are two kinds of roles you can perform, and there are very strict codes of conduct and you know, kind of like, you know, expectations ascribed to that. It's like, I don't know, man. You should be able to put on the hats you want to put on and try things out and wear your dumb... The fact that, like, you can wear one thing there and not... You know, we can wear one dress here, you know, but you can't wear a dress if you're a man. You can't wear, like... I don't know, man. It's all silly. You should be able to kind of, like, perform and experience and express gender as you see fit and, you know, see what works out, you know? When I was a kid, I loved fucking role-playing as Disney princesses. You know what I mean? And then my mom bought me some pirate outfits and I started role-playing as a pirate, you know? We start to tell people they have to be this or that. It's not something that you naturally feel a yearning towards, you know?
I started, you know, giving him a little vibe, because I'm good like that.
And you should totally cut it out.
Cut what out?
They're gay. They're both gay. How much of this is baited? They're just both gay.
I'm just being me. Just being Ryan.
Come on, Ryan is he's totally gay. But
Oh, dude, wait. This is just a couple of dudes playing gay chicken.
you should care who's around.
Why do I care?
It means that you could lose $1 million.
I am not bi.
You're the big guy.
What does that mean to me? He started whispering Spanish ditties in my ear.
Mi amigo.
See? See? Mi amigo? Holmes licks my neck. He licks my neck. He licked me.
Okay.
Adios.
Adios, BMW. Bueno.
Yes, sir.
Who here is like a Will Neff mod, by the way?
Where did I put my...
I remember screaming like a woman. I remember screaming.
It's gonna be all of you fucking dinguses. I can't believe I'd ask that.
Eddie's gay! Eddie's gay! Eddie's gay! Eddie's gay! He's gay!
Wait, what did he say?
Adios,
Licks my...
See? Mi amigo?
Holmes licks my neck. He licks my neck. He licked me.
Adios.
Adios, BMW. Bueno.
Yes, sir.
Where did I put my...
Eddie's gay. Eddie's gay.
I remember screaming like a woman. I remember screaming,
Eddie's gay. Eddie's gay.
He's like, because I'm not gay. I don't normally do that. I don't normally.
Eddie's gay.
Dude.
No, dude. I think he beat you in gay chicken.
Eddie's gay.
You pulled out because you were afraid of it.
Ryan is just trying to push everybody's freaking buttons, and it's ridiculous.
Like grabbed my ass and said, "Let's hang out, gay." I'm not kidding you.
I swear to God. I think that Ryan is one of these people.
You swear to God.
Who would try to.
Let's hang out, gay. I'm not kidding you.
I swear to God. I think that Ryan is one of these people who would try to elicit a reaction just to push some buttons.
It's so funny because this was just like every male friend group from 2000 to like 2012, where it was just everyone trying to suss out who the gay one was.
All right, hey, chill out.
After this whole thing happened, which I'm freaked out about, I go to my room. I'm just gonna go to bed, sleep it off.
Just everyone being like, dude, that was pretty gay. Are you gay? Better not be gay.
It's like right next to her, like right there, and hugging each other. And I don't know what happened after that, because that's when I walked off. I was like, I had enough.
The sad part of that is that Ryan takes things
too far.
And then I hear Banks out there jibber-jabbering on the porch there. I hear him and I hear my name.
Ryan, Eddie, whoever. Have at it, dude. Be a jackass, all you want.
So then at that point, I crawl over to my balcony. I start listening to see, what exactly Banks is saying.
There's several moments where I'm like, listen, dude. Shut the up. Just
Fucking, look, man, you better do one of two things. You better shut up. Shut that mouth for it. Shut it for you.
Shut up. Shut up. I've had it.
He's just out there dogging me, so...
Eavesdropping is very gay.
I
I'm glad we got to
confront
that.
Banks face to face and see if he would come out with it.
How you doing, Banks?
Dude, your window's open.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
Dude, they know that Ryan is like the leading because Ryan's screen time has been insane so far.
Well, I'm here now.
If you think I'm
right here now.
If you think I'm backing down?
And I was just curious of you to repeat what you said in front of my face.
He is the
I've been
leading
talking
gay.
for hours.
So if you can talk that long, maybe you can talk a little more.
Well, enlighten me.
How old are you? 30? A little too young for Alzheimer's.
Dude, don't be a punk. Don't be a bitch, dude. Talk
Okay.
about it. If you ask
I like
me,
being a bitch.
What the fuck is this damsel in distress sequence? Just a girl in a white dress, journaling, thinking, alone with her thoughts.
Well, then maybe that's
punk even better.
Well,
But I
maybe
like
that's
even more than that.
Dude, she's eavesdropping. That is so
That's what
gay.
people tell me what the you're gonna say. I'm a loudmouth. I need to shut. I need to,
I wonder what the gay community thought of this at the time.
et cetera, et cetera.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Like, I feel like this is something that would have unironically been watch partied by the boys, you know?
Right.
Does that refresh your memory?
Yeah, it helps. Right. So yeah, at times you need to shut up.
Okay.
Lot
It's
of-
easier for you though when I'm in my bed, right? I like the.
Don't push my buttons, dude. Don't make this into something else, dude.
I like
Don't
games.
be a
I like games.
I'm to the point right now where anything can really set me off, and it takes a lot to set me off.
Dude, you think I don't see your door open? You think I'm afraid of you, dude?
No, you're just struggling a little bit. I don't know. I don't get it.
Dude, I'm gonna bust your head
I
open,
like
all
to
right?
see it.
This show's for straight people. It's weirdly enough, I think this show's for straight men. This shit seems so offensive, brother. This is light work for the year 2000.
I will bust your head open, all
I like to see
right?
it.
Yeah, you know I will.
I like the.
Don't push my buttons.
This is like a Fox News broadcast is for like cis people, you know what I mean? Where like everything's about like they're trying to make him trans and do that. Like it's doom scrolling for straight men who are terrified of gayness, you know?
Dude, don't make this into something else, dude.
I like
Don't
games.
be a
I like games.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah, and I like to see you kick my ass as well.
Oh, dude, see, this is gay porn. I'm telling you.
I'm not gonna let you make me
Punk it.
punk
I like to be
myself.
punked.
No. It's not gonna happen.
What did I come down for?
Definitely.
What did I come down for? Like kiss your face?
I'm
I
sorry,
think not.
bro. You're not gonna win tonight, dude.
Okay.
I like how like fucking Eddie licking Ryan's neck has somehow become about Ryan.
I'll tell you what, Banks. I'm gonna go back to my room.
Like we're just passing. We're just going right past it.
Come on, dude. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Thanks, Banks.
Yeah. Have a good night, bro. I can't believe I have suffered to that.
Come on, bud. Get it together.
I'm not gonna compromise my own dignity. I'm not gonna compromise my own self-respect, and I'm not gonna ever compromise the way that my mother looks at me. But if that piece of confronts me again, I pray the people around me will pull me away.
Next time. I wish I could enjoy this skyline. This horizon. In fucking 360p.
Things are gonna be totally weird.
Okay, let's see who's having the gayest breakfast.
Apparently you were whispering sweet nothings in Ryan's ear. I really doubt it.
That was probably just Ryan talking.
Good morning.
Oh.
Hey, you guys are all bright-eyed.
Not necessarily
Okay.
regretful of
This is in Nevada.
what I said to Ryan, but I am concerned about myself with Jackie.
Concerned.
I think that she felt a little uncomfortable with the situation between me and Ryan.
I mean, dude, what would a gay breakfast consist of? I mean, that's for us to find out, okay? I think the real question is, are they having breakfast or brunch? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was a little nervous because she no doubt heard me through the yard
In the year 2000, no one was having brunch.
running, screaming that Eddie was gay. You know, we'll wait and see.
Any little thing they do, I'm watching them. And that one move that they make, it could cause them an elimination.
The swing dates are my last chance to figure things out. I just want to know what went on last night. And there's just so much tension going on right now. It's driving me crazy.
Swing dates, it
Okay.
can't be the kiss of death.
Oh, the swing date.
Bye.
You look nice.
Oh, thank you.
It's one of those situations where you don't feel real comfortable. You know, you're not real sure why.
I don't
you're
trust
out there.
in the name
We thought
Banks.
that this individual being asked to do a swing date so that she could ask their opinions. She could get some insight from them.
So whose fault do you think it was last night for that outburst?
I think alcohol was the catalyst, without a doubt. You know, I definitely think. But I think it was, you're dealing with two people that probably are a bit confrontational, and one is kind of up in the other, and so it escalates, you know, more and more and more, and just kind of went from there.
Have you ever gotten like that? Where you just get...
Dude, I will bust your head open,
I'd like
all
to see
right?
it.
Yeah, you know I
All
will.
right.
Push my buttons, dude. Don't make this into something else, dude.
And I'd like to see you kick my ass as well.
Yeah, I bet you would. Last night, I was taken to a point where
That
I was
is, you know what I
pushed,
mean?
and I, you know, was on the verge of going in a direction that is not familiar to me.
Yeah.
It's a difficult situation, you know. There's just,
It is.
There's so much going on, and everybody's vying for your attention, so it gets to be a little bit too much sometimes. You know.
I agree, Banks.
Well, how about
Dude,
I
she
walk
looks
out
like
over there?
someone.
That would be perfect. Walking away from the swing date, I did not feel any bit better.
These
I wanted to
aren't
tell her
even
how I was
dates,
feeling.
man.
If there was any doubt on how I felt about her, I wanted to put those concerns and those thoughts to rest. Thanks, Al.
Oh shit.
With Banks.
Hold on, guys. I gotta go put some food in my freezer real quick.
Today we are.
I gotta put something else on real quick. What should we put on? Let's put on Junkyard Boys. 3.5 minutes. We'll be back. All right. Enjoy, guys. I'll be right back. See, do you see how similar that entire aesthetic is to the show we're watching? Do you see? It's fucking identical. Oh, God, this is from our big... Dude, what a fucking tour de content today. I went from obsessing over women with huge mouths to, like, dissection of, like, heteronormativity and the prison of sexual expectations on men and women. Back to huge, cavernous, fucking gaping maws.
There was no kiss goodbye, so...
To this.
It made me a little bit concerned, and I was like, alrighty.
This lady's mouth goes nuts! Huge mouth!
It's not a good thing or a bad thing to be on a swing date. I mean, it depends on what Jackie's thinking.
Jackie, hey, you look beautiful as always.
Oh, thank you.
Raph said to VIP you? What did you do, Emmy? Wait, you have regrets? What happened?
I went on a swing date with Eddie because I wanted to hear Eddie's side of the story.
Well, I had a few questions for you.
Steven Tyler had a heroin nap live and no one would know.
I was kind of clueless as to what went on last night. I don't know what happened, so would you like to explain your part?
Ryan did something kind of rude.
Like?
He farted in my face.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
You know, and I thought that that was a little bit crossing the line.
What are your thoughts on how you reacted to it? Do you think you were a little bit out of line?
Maybe because I had a couple of beers, you know, to say the least, and some tequila shots.
And some tequila shots, yeah.
That is really disgusting.
Wow, he sent it. You know what's great is that 2000s reality TV was kind of real. You know what I mean? In that, like, this is like just like these aren't actors. Like, they got people drunk and just let them go. Like, obviously they directed a lot. There was a ton of producing, but like, you know, like, what were they gonna do? Fucking, like, there was no social media. They couldn't launch a career out of this shit.
No. I think it was something.
Why would you do that?
I have like a quick fuse. Like, I get angry really fast. And
Yo, shebang! Thank you for the 10, dude. Big love, man.
I don't get angry just like.
Does this chick, like, vaguely remind you of Extra Emily?
But it's, like, often just like that.
Well, thank you so much for coming out here on the swing date.
Like vaguely?
I had to hear Eddie out, though.
Mostly the homophobia?
Oh, I really did, because Eddie had a little bit of an outburst, and it was kind of inappropriate, really.
I'm a little bit nervous about the elimination tonight. Everybody, I think, is a little bit anxious.
Is Shannon Elizabeth the babe from American Pie? Is that who I think it is?
As long as they don't pick me, she doesn't pick me.
That was one of my first... that was another formative sexual fixation. Shannon Elizabeth.
Last again. Got a couple ideas of who it might be, but I'm sure you've got the same ideas.
That was up there with, like, Alizé for me in terms of, like, changed my brain.
I think tonight Alex will be going home. He's just too shy.
I think it's a toss-up for me. I think I could be one, and then again, if she's been interested by me...
Dude, Gay Among Us is a huge win, man.
I'm feeling pretty confident that
this is a great show.
I don't think I'll be going out this early.
This is coming up tonight. Something tells me to be prepared for anything.
Alizé was well known in the U.S. I'm French. Susie Emeralds. Alizé has a dance in Géant. I don't even know what the name of the song is. I only know the dance. Alizé's dance from one of her more popular hit singles became the animation for the female night elf dance in World of Warcraft, which was like the sexy dance on the sexy character, okay? And sometime around 2008, a video called Where the World of Warcraft Dances Came From was uploaded to YouTube, okay? And what we discovered in that moment was, the French pop star Alizé, okay? And what we also learned in that moment was that butts were not just funny, you know? They weren't just for pooping or mooning. they had an enigmatic kind of je ne sais quoi, a siren song to them. There was this kind of forbidden magnetism that we were perhaps too young to comprehend, but not too young to recognize. You know, it was a pull to the butt that I could never. I don't. We just didn't know.
Injonction. Qui se lamente et qui se fixe sur l'idée d'une idée fixe. J'en ai marre de ceux qui râlent, des extrémistes à deux balles, qui voient la vie tout en noir, qui m'expédient dans capa. J'en ai marre de la grande sœur, qui gémit tout et qui pleure.
Like, this is seared into my psychosexual development. I'll never be able to remove this. She was super controversial because she appealed to, like, 12-year-old kids, but was obviously very sexy. But the song is very childish in the lyrics, for example. I thought that the lyrics were kind of, like, tragic and seemed to, like, be reflecting some kind of trauma. But to be fair, I also was 12 years old and sexually spellbound by this woman, so I think the French were right.
Marre de la pluie des courgettes qui font vomir sous la couette. J'en ai marre de ces cyniques et dans les prés les codes chics. J'en ai marre d'en avoir marre. Oh si.
It's probably not that deep.
J'ai la peau douce.
You would have better cultural context than me.
Dans mon bain de mousse. Pas de secousse. C'est cynique. Je me prélasse ici et me délasse. C'est mon état aquatique. Il y a comme un j'en ai marre de
Yes, this is the female night up dance. This is what it's from. This is, to this day, it lives in the back of my mind. When my brain idles and I stare vacantly into the distance, a faint silhouette of this is playing. Like, what the fuck is it? She's fucking. Look at this. It's like Crystal Mommy at reggae festival dance, but like just at the ass. You know what I'm talking about? Like where, like you know what I mean? Like the default Crystal Mommy dance of like the. But like just at the butt. This is an interesting strategy. It's like what a matador would do in my mind. See, Susie, it seems that Alizé knew that, or her producers or her management knew that what you do is you get the boys when they're young and they'll love you forever.
I'm really nervous tonight because if I send 2 more straight guys home, I get no love and no money.
I had to explain the Alizé thing.
Was kind of on, the edge of their seat with what had gone on with Ryan and Eddie the night before.
It worked for me. I'm still watching the fucking video. What do you mean by Crystal Mommy dance? You know what I mean. I mean like the astrology chick who goes to like folk music festivals, Like it's a thing. Look, man, I'm telling you, I'm run through, all right? I am a whore. At this point, look, I'm such a whore. I know the entirety of my birth chart. I know where every fucking planet is in relationship to the house they're located in and what it suggests. That's how fucking just absolutely worn out I am, all right? I'm telling you, that this is how they dance. They do this. Got a loose-ass dick, man. This is what they do. That's what they do. They do that. That's how they dance. like they're not super rhythmic, but that's how they move. It's just like body rolling and like hands. That's it. It's very expressive.
Tonight, Jackie is going to ask two of you to leave the ranch.
I don't believe in astrology necessarily, and I never pretended to. But, at a certain point, you can only be told to send me your birth chart so many times before you save it, and you kind of start to learn it.
Eliminations are just horrible. Nobody's confident.
She's kicked out 2 straight guys. She's going to need to start paying attention because, she could lose $500,000.
Well, don't get me wrong, I'm curious what your rising moon is. You don't have a fucking rising moon, you fucking idiot. This is spoken like a true fucking crystal mommy virgin. A rising moon? Way to fucking just absolutely talk your way out of pussy, dude. You have a rising sign, you have a moon sign. Get it together, man.
Okay, so you know the drill.
Enjoy jerking off that night. Be grateful I stopped you.
You want to talk to first?
I was freaking out. I have to figure out who's gay and who's straight. You can just tell that they're nervous and they're just shaking in their boots. And, it's just a very intense night for everybody.
John is gay.
Okay.
He's got a very stylish hairstyle.
She is bar none the worst gaydar of all time, man.